Can't you hear yourself again, right?
No.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not like an echo or anything.
Okay, let's roll. You ready?
Oh yeah, I see it. Output. Yeah, so output is going up.
Oh yeah, it's going up now.
There we go.
Ready?
Oh, okay.
Ready to roll?
Yeah,
Ready?
yeah.
Get back in.
Can you get the time step of this? Oh, sorry.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to GWB Checkpoint. I am one of your hosts, Brandon, aka Kid Cass, and I am updating you all along with my co-host on all things black and nerdy. I wanted to get that slogan in there.
Okay.
I am here with
It's your boy, Get Gully, a.k.a. Mr. GG's. Get good, everybody.
Good.
Get good.
What's up, y'all? I am Miss Jordy. Welcome to our cozy couches. We're so excited to have y'all for another episode.
Another
it's
one.
officially November.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
I love the cozy couches. Come
The
on,
cozy couch.
slogans.
I know, right?
Off the top.
Cozy couch.
Off the
Make
top.
me want some pumpkin
That
spice, you
literally
know?
just came off the dome, like just at
She's like, if we doing this again, you gonna get something different.
Yeah, you gonna get these
You
bars.
gonna get these bars.
You gonna get these
A
bars.
little 1-2, you know. And we also have our fourth member of the team in the building.
Killer.
What's up, y'all?
Hey, there it is.
We're finally here.
Let's go. Let's go.
Thaddeus, the keeper of games.
Yes,
Technical
sir.
director for today.
Yes,
Hope y'all
sir.
having a good. What's today? Thursday?
Good
Thursday.
Thursday. Yeah,
Thursday.
good
We're
Thursday.
almost done. Almost done with the week.
Almost.
In November.
Come on.
Halloween just passed, but you're doing good.
I think did our views just jump up by like about 25
All
just
right,
now?
we-
Wait a
Like,
second.
dang,
We're
overload.
And
We're
it's-
fading back.
And it's all women. It's
We're
like,
fading back. We're
Hey,
fading back into
ladies.
you.
damn, I'm getting some weird
Are they sending
DMs.
gifts? Are they sending like dollars?
What's good, ladies?
We're fading back into you. I got it.
Where's the OnlyFans?
You can find
We
them on
have
social.
we have a great show for everyone today. As usual, we are digging into the Blur community. We're going to be talking about community and Spotify's kickback, Cleo and Kira's cosplay, and some other things there. We're going to be doing some shout-outs, some hot takes, some Game of the Year discussions. I'm very excited about that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And we're going to have a great time. So, let's get started, right?
Get into it. Let's get into it.
Let's do
Get into it?
And
All
we
right.
got, before you go on, we
Oh,
got
yeah.
a good premiere after
Yes.
the podcast is over that you're going to want to go on YouTube for.
Yes.
So we're going to talk about that real soon.
Yeah, we got something
But go
special
ahead,
for y'all,
Brandon,
so
go
stick
ahead.
around. Stick around. I got something
Yeah,
special.
Yeah.
These guys, I'm so happy for them.
I don't know why I tell you that like reminded me of like a DJ with like a new remix. Hey, we got something special for
You
y'all.
got something special.
So
Hey,
you already
drop
know.
the horns.
Drop the
Drop the horns.
DJ White Owl.
World premiere.
All right, exactly. Explosions. We ready, man. We need that soundboard. So first, shout out to community, CX community. I like saying that just in case
Yeah.
people don't know. They first of all they do a ton of work with HBCUs in the esports scene.
Yes.
And they recently worked with Spotify. They had like this little kickback, like gaming kickback event going on.
Yeah.
That's mad slick. I mean, they do it big, bro. They
Right.
just climbing.
They doing it up.
They just climbing. Do we have? No, I'm not sure if I.
We do.
have the
We
clip
do.
right there.
It looks
We got
like
the
it's ready.
Oh yeah, it's right there. Okay, see, I'm looking at my like the different dashboards and stuff. I'm like,
Ready
who
to
am
go?
I?
Let's
Yeah.
do it.
We have an amazing day in store.
This kickback is definitely resonating with the kids. They wanted to be here. They traveled all over to be here today.
So
I
fun.
really like it. I learned a lot. It's definitely a lot of tips and networking opportunities that I'm taking advantage of while being here.
That's dope.
Yeah.
I always
Oh, you
enjoy
in the
going
booth,
to new
Taylor?
places and learn new things about esports and just things in general.
Cool seeing leaders in this field that we're all upon interested that also look like us.
It's been pretty fun so far. I like it.
I really hope that someone gets hired, and our biggest thing is always equitable opportunity. So making sure that our community has opportunities.
For sure. No, that's big.
Big time.
Rap shit.
Yeah, I was saying, I was like, those
Snacks in the
raps,
building.
was that Lil Babies?
I didn't know Lil Baby had rap snacks.
Yeah, me either.
And had a little chocolate.
And Ali.
That's
Yeah,
dope.
that's dope.
Tough.
That's dope. That's big
tough.
time.
That is big time.
Big time.
That is
And
big
it's
time.
like those type of opportunities to like be in the building and learning and networking as a student are so invaluable.
Mm-hmm.
And I think like groups like Community are doing it like no one else. Like obviously we just came from Atlanta as well, which we'll get to, but I think those type of opportunities are so like unique and special, and we need to continue to see more of that. And they're definitely leading the charge and bringing on good brands like Spotify to do that type of stuff, which is dope.
Yeah. They've been working with a lot of different artists and brands, obviously, and like it's at the point where they're in the bloodstream of a lot of like kind of like diversity initiatives.
Yes, injected
community
in the veins.
Exactly. They're super cool. Obviously, we've work with them even currently a lot. Shout out to Ryan and the rest. They've done some tournaments and stuff, and obviously it's time for us to kind of like get the sticks going. With that crew.
You like dropping a hint there, like that? What something we're about to do? Like
I'm just saying. I'm just putting it in the air. What is it called? Like manifestation.
Okay, manifesting. Yeah. Speaking into existence.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I like that. I like
you know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying, someone wants to fight. Start playing some Soul Calibur 3 against us. Is all I'm saying.
Soul Calibur 3.
They want to go back to that era, which
That's
was
a
like
throwback.
a really good one. To be fair.
What a time! What a time!
Great time.
I'm down. I'm down.
Did somebody say that like at the thing?
No, I'm in the comments on IG already. Like that just happened like today.
Oh, Soul Calibur 3.
They want Soul Calibur 3 out of all the ones.
That's crazy.
Like, no, I need 3. I'm like, all right, well,
bet.
We can do it.
Hey,
if
I ain't ducking no smoke.
If you bringing it back that far, though, that's like the one game you're the most confident
Right.
on. Like, not Mario Kart, not any of this new stuff. I want to fight you on this thing.
Right, not even a series.
Right.
Soul Calibur 3. I mean, it only came out on the PS2. Like, it was the only one that it's good. I love that one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, I thought that was on PS3 as well. Oh, no. Okay.
So that one particular one only came out.
Dang, you really?
Yeah, he was very particular.
Oh, I'm down for that matchup because if I beat you in the specific one you called out,
it's even better.
It's even better.
It's even better.
I'm trying to
respect
crush souls. No caliber.
I love that.
Oh man.
My bad. It's early.
We also speaking of collaborations.
Yeah.
A couple people next to me recently went to.
Is that us?
I think,
Is that so?
and also over here at the desk.
RTD.
A few people here on this podcast went to Atlanta.
Yeah.
ATL.
Shouty.
And they were around Mountain Dew and the Mountain Dew Real Change Challenge tournament. It was a Mortal Kombat tournament.
Yeah.
Tell us, what was going on there?
It's super dope. I actually put together a little highlight, little recap video. We can talk about it's just something quick. We asked him. So I put a little video. I would show it real quick, and then we can talk about it a little bit.
All right, let's watch it.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, that was me.
Hey! She got 2 frames in a row too.
RDC, Mark, Leland.
Zach Leo.
A lot of sleep.
Tell us what was going on. Tell us about that.
Oh man, it was Mortal Kombat, so it was super dope. Mortal Kombat, that's something we've been playing forever.
Sure.
Just such good storylines. It was so dope. Obviously, RDC World was there. Of course, Cleo, Kadeem. It was so many dope, talented creators there, and just being in the room, super dope. It was fire.
Yeah. I want to shout out GWB for even sending us to go first of all, because that was such an honor being in the room. And for me, the part that stood out the most was meeting the students that were competing and getting to talk to them directly and hearing about their journeys, a lot of them being freshmen and sophomores, and kind of just in this place where they're competing for a $500,000 prize pool, which is unheard of to them. Like, they're like, wait, I already got 20K of that by just being in this room.
Whew.
And now I'm like, I'm meeting some of my favorite content creators. I'm networking with people who, like, they're studying a lot of different things, right? Some esports, some business, engineering. But, like, and the kid that ended up winning, like, his story, and Cleo, shout out to Cleo, too, because he did such a great interview with him at the end. Like, the guy talks about how he was doing it for his family, his mother, and he got emotional on stage. I think all of us were, like, fighting tears.
Almost all of us.
Almost cried.
Like,
Wow.
so powerful.
I'm pretty sure his mother was battling lupus.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm doing this for, like, he had, like, it was going into it. Before I think he won like his first match, and they interviewed him for it, and he was like, "Oh, what's it like doing this? Like, I'm just here. I'm here on business. I'm trying to win his money for my mom.
Standing
like,
on business.
Like, I'm here for business. Like this, and like it showed. Like his face never like he had a picture of him behind him smiling. That was photoshopped because I didn't see him smile the whole time. He was just
Smile at.
he was just locked in.
And I mean, to be fair, he absolutely. Because there was a few favorites in the chat. If you look through that chat, there was a guy.
sure.
Yeah, a guy named I guess
Sweet King. They were calling him Sweet King.
They were calling him Sweet King because he swept a few people out of there. 3-0'd them real quick.
Yeah.
He also played with Geras, who I personally hate. I don't like Geras players. I don't like. You got to watch him beat you. Like, cause he slows everything down. That's really what his thing is.
Oh,
He
true.
stops time, so you literally have to just he just literally just sits there and beats you up.
Yeah.
So everyone thought he was gonna win. He didn't. He
didn't.
ended up getting swept by the winner.
Oh, and I know.
Yeah.
I know the chat was probably going crazy.
It was going crazy. And one of the good things, like just bringing it back to the first Real Change Challenge, was we saw people competing in this one who competed in the last one.
Oh, really?
So they won bread off of the Call of Duty, and then they came over here and got some bread off Mortal Kombat.
Right.
And that's so dope to see these.
year.
Yeah, in the same year, probably made, I don't know, like 20, at least 20. So they probably upwards 30, 40 G's.
50,000.
Just playing. So like that's so dope to
So
just see
how
these out
long
there
until
getting bread.
I am able? Can I go back to school? Is that a thing?
I don't know.
I don't think I got alumni.
I've been checking my eligibility because I might need to tap back in.
You know,
I gotta see University of Phoenix got an HBC
Not
department.
University of Phoenix.
I gotta do some online courses.
It's just a black website. That's it.
Yeah, Black Planet.
It's dark mode.
Right.
You just put dark mode on and then.
It's like, why is a bunch of World Star hip hop ads on this?
Oh man.
There's actually only one HBCU on this side, by the way, in LA.
There are,
There is
yeah,
one.
it's only
There's one
one.
in
There's
LA.
only
Really?
one.
Really?
Yes. Yeah.
What is it?
I think it's King Drew. I'm pretty sure
Oh,
it
King
has
Drew.
a department that's HBCU.
Okay.
Only one that I've ever seen on this side.
Oh,
Everything
wow.
else obviously is in the south.
South,
South
yeah.
and the east and everything. So yeah. Put that out there.
But
That's
that was
tight.
dope. Honestly, it was super dope experience. Shout
It
out
was
to
the
like
best
everything.
experience. Yeah.
It was an amazing time just to see. Yeah, of course, all those young kids and just the energy was in there. And
Yeah.
shout out to Atlanta as well.
Shout out to Atlanta.
Just shout out Atlanta in
Yeah, shout
I
out
love
to
that.
Atlanta.
No Keith Lee.
Shout out to Atlanta.
No,
Ooh,
no.
not the Keith.
Not the key. Oh, you heard?
Atlanta owes me nothing.
I've heard. Is that the food guy?
Yeah, he's been killing Atlanta food, the food scene in Atlanta.
Yeah,
He's been
it
killing
was rough. It was a rough time for food service in Atlanta with Keith Lee in the building.
I didn't know he had that much influence.
Oh, he does.
Yeah, he does.
That TikTok crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just every time I see him, I keep thinking he's just a random person that just happened to show up on my timeline.
Right.
I'm like, oh, this is.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not here for the delivery. I'm not here for the delivery. But hey, shout out to my boy.
Hey,
He
I
found-
went and got food. I ate it and I rated it 1 through 10.
Delivery, bro.
I'm not mad at it though. I'm
Shout out
not
to him
mad
for
at it.
making something out of it.
Yeah.
He's obviously has that much impact, that much power.
He gotta be careful being around Atlanta. You know, if he talking trash, you better check in.
No, but the thing was, a lot of people were co-signing it.
Oh, really?
They were co-signing like it needed to be said.
Yeah, for sure. He got a lot of like actual good feedback from the whole situation.
Okay.
Yeah.
They gonna hunt him down.
Yeah, I don't know about the people that were actually own those restaurants.
Oh, that on that part, yeah. That on the other
It's
hand,
mainly brands that are mad at him, though. Like, the people, like, are not mad at him, you know?
Yeah,
So,
okay,
like,
okay,
it's
okay,
mostly
good.
brands. Like, not, a lot of people, like, understand what he does. And he's been doing that since, like, most of this hate has been going. He's been doing this for, like, 2+ some years.
Yeah.
a long time.
yeah.
So, like, anybody who's mad at him right now probably just found him.
Yeah, probably just found out about it. 'Cause He's been doing
That's
that.
fact. Yeah,
Okay,
that's
really?
definitely facts. I mean, I think if anything, that makes you more credible that you're not just gassing up everything. You're
Right,
actually
right,
like,
right.
nah, if it ain't good, I'm gonna let you know it's not good. So
Yeah.
I think that makes it a little bit credible. You know, you got to have the reward and accountability.
Right,
Got to match up.
Shout out to him. Shout out to him. Making food work.
Yeah. Another quick segue, because Real Change Challenge, they were playing Mortal Kombat.
Exactly.
So I was doing a little thing called Test Your Might, testing the grip.
So
out in ATL, see how strong ATL grip was.
So you.
All right, thank you. All right, thank you.
So are you talking?
Huh?
Are you referring to like the Test Your Might in Mortal Kombat where you have to like press the buttons? You remember Jordy, right? In Mortal Kombat 1, when Baraka was trying to get through the door.
Cannot.
Right?
Don't talk about it. Took me like 18 times to get through that.
They died. How many? They weren't cats.
It's something like that. So I have this grip tester right here, basically.
I love this idea, by the way, Tabrin. I love this idea.
Thank you.
I know it sounds wild on stream. It's like, what is this man talking
about? Yeah, what are you talking about?
Just let him explain it. Go ahead.
Explain. So
that's a great question.
So Test Your Might goes with the whole Mortal Kombat thing. So this thing right here basically tests how strong your grip is. How strong your
bro,
grip
I didn't even
is.
know which way. That joint looks like
a photon blaster.
Or the other way looks like some medical device. Like you about to put a needle in my arm or something.
Something like that.
Yeah, like Neosporin.
Yeah. I'm like scared. Like, oh.
Yeah. So I got a little video I want to show because we was going around and I was testing grip.
Oh.
I was using this device.
You had the grip?
Yeah. So
let's see it.
Let's see it.
Yeah, let's roll the video. Here we go. You got it. My hand gets
What the fuck? 109.
118. Yeah. Yo.
You good, Jordy?
You okay?
You good?
You okay?
You good?
You okay?
It's Brandon, you guys.
Hey, dude. Look, all I saw was your face, and you had some expressions.
I was just like, I did not. I did not.
Well, 131 kind of crazy. That's a high number.
Oh my gosh, you guys, Brendan is gassing this all. I promise you.
He said, Cleo said.
Oh my gosh.
All right. So wait, what was I meant to say I was laughing so hard. What was Tabrin's?
Tabrin had the record.
I had the record.
Like 200 something.
No, it's just 158. 158.
I didn't get to test my mic that weekend.
Oh, I mean, well,
that's right there.
It is right here.
Okay, I can try
we can do it for the content.
Now, 3 of my fingers are jammed. So whatever whatever I get is probably going to be a lot weaker than me at my peak. Just let you know. So if I get below 100, that's what it is. All right.
I also have a sprained wrist.
Okay,
here we go.
So here we go.
Yes,
we're teeing off. Go ahead.
Okay, so all I do is just grab it.
Grab it and squeeze it as long as it'll take your highest. Wherever you just squeeze it as hard as you can. Just one hand.
No, I can't do this. Oh my gosh.
And then you can let it go whenever you get it.
No.
What we got?
This is such a bad idea.
It's not easy. It's not as easy as everyone says.
58.6.
Okay, but here's the thing. Okay,
I can
that's the
lift up
warm
my
up.
luggage, you guys.
That's true.
Well, in all fairness, you're not lifting up your luggage like that. In all fairness.
gotta grab the
Doing
handles.
it just like that, just one hand.
So we got
58.
58.6.
I'm
All right,
glad
all right.
Come on,
Jam fingers over
guys.
here.
Yeah, just
3 of them, huh?
Three fingers.
All right. Oh man, it's slipping off my fingers.
That's what happened to me. It kept slipping out of my hand.
And let it go.
Hey, you gotta let it go.
He got like 115. I'm seeing like a 115 over there.
95.
95.
I told you. Let me use my dominant. hand real quick.
95.4.
No, it's over.
You want to try another hand?
It's over. You only get one try.
No, I know you
Everyone else-
don't.
No.
I'm left-handed.
Are you left-handed? Okay, we'll give him a left hand. We'll give him a mulligan.
For those that are not watching the video, you should have seen his face. He was grunting. He gave it his
I
very
told you
best.
my finger is both fingers, both hands. So.
Excuses are tools. Okay, here we go. Play by play.
Oh, yeah, that's
Here
that
we go.
slipping is killing me.
It's
Another
tough.
excuse. Okay, he's grabbing. Do you see the look
No,
on this
no.
man's face? He's straining.
I know.
Keep going. Keep going.
Oh, no,
He
bro.
like you just ate some PF Chang's.
Oh, it's even worse.
It's not even 100. I told
It was
you.
even worse.
You should have spared.
What you got?
He turned it off. It's the same, 95.4.
95.4.
Yeah, 2 jam fingers. You know, that
I
makes
did
sense.
about half of what Brandon did, so I'm proud of myself.
You see, but also, see, you don't have to do this because we already saw you in the video.
Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah.
What is it?
Oh, just 128.
128.
A light work.
Wow.
Light work. But yeah, so
I have smaller hands than everyone too, so that
you
also makes it
do?
worse.
Yeah, that's
I
honestly,
probably
kept
have
happening to me, Castle. My fingers kept slipping.
Yeah, exactly. Which is
No,
what
you
which is
don't.
what happened.
Yeah, like-
which is why it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
RJ said
I would
Castle,
never get,
you was
one-
evolving.
I think I got like to like 120 when I tried it with my other hand, but my first one was like 103.
If I
It
had
sounds
gloves
like
on
a lot of
and my
it
fingers
sounds
were
like Jordan
jammed.
can't do it at all.
I cannot do it. Listen, I'm also not over here making excuses, y'all.
You're
I just
right,
want to
you're
put
right.
that out there.
You
You
just
right.
said you had a sprained wrist.
That's why I got the lowest.
That's
Thank
right.
you.
That's
I'm
an
glad you said
excuse.
that. No.
Yeah, my thumb,
that is
my
a
thumb is killing me, bro.
justification.
My thumb is killing me. I'm jammed.
I'm jammed, fam.
I'm jammed.
Where's my one shot? I want to get a one shot. Where am I looking? Where am I looking
Yours
at?
is right
Right
there.
there?
Yeah, right there.
All right, I'm going to look right there. Next time you come in on the GWB podcast, anybody issuing challenges, we got to test that grip.
Test that.
I got to test that grip. Me personally, I'm going to test that grip.
You gotta stop saying it like that.
I don't know what else to say it.
You gotta stop saying
How do I say? Okay, test your mic. Anytime you come with
Yeah,
GWB
test
podcast,
your mic.
Test your mic.
That's what you even have on here.
That's true. But what makes better content?
I know.
Well, it's always-
Controversy makes content. All right, we got to keep going though. We got to keep
Moving on.
going. We
No
got
one's
to
gonna
keep
show
going.
up if you keep saying test your grip. I'm saying
Okay.
Right, and no one's showing up.
No one showed up to the podcast. You
Yeah,
keep talking like
yeah.
that.
My bad. My
You,
bad.
you ain't got hoochie daddy shorts, man.
Somebody will show up.
You got hoochie daddy shorts. All right. So, in other news, speaking of, well, I guess it's not really hoochie daddy, but we had some cosplayers in our mix. This was Halloween week, Halloween weekend last weekend, and two of our friends of the show had an amazing cosplay experience. Cleo and Kiera, please.
KK cosplay.
Yes, sir. Let's see what they put up.
These are so fire.
Now I'm about to get these names wrong, boy.
I got you.
I got you just in
Silco,
case.
okay,
Yeah,
Silco and Jinx.
And Jinx.
Yeah.
from,
Silco
League of Legends
from
Arcane.
Arcane, which I just
Arcane.
watched and finished for the first time like a couple
Fantastic.
weeks ago. Yes, fantastic.
Fantastic.
Way better than it should have been, in my opinion.
Fantastic.
All right,
They
and
killed this, yeah.
they killed it. They killed it. First of all, both of them are like cosplay king and queens, or kings just together.
Yeah.
And
They do that.
non-gender. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
They're royalty.
Whoa, dang.
Royalty.
Yeah,
They're
you're good,
royalty.
Yes.
I gotcha.
Cosplay
You know what I'm
royalty.
saying? Cosplay royalty. They killed it, man.
Yes.
They killed it.
I mean, honestly, looking at these pictures, that is the definition of what they say giving face. Like that is it.
Yeah.
Like it's just servant. Just like how I need to go in the mirror and figure out. 'Cause
Right.
I make the same face every time. I try to do something. But it just locks in. Man, they are embodying those characters.
Look,
And it's
and
killing it.
look at Cleo's hand. Look at that 130 grip right there.
Now every time we see him, we're just gonna say 130 grip.
130
'cause
grip.
No, I go like, every time I shake his hand, I'll be like, okay, all right.
Strong enough.
You up to 132 today.
Yo, I'm going to the pull-up bar right after this, bro. Just hanging.
What you doing? Just hanging out?
Hanging out. What you say? Yeah, come on,
I've been
Jordan.
lifting,
You been lifting? Let's go. Let's
the
go.
one, two, the one, two.
No, we see it. But
No,
yeah.
But cosplayers, honestly, they turn to shapeshifters after a while. Because I've seen Kiera turn into some things that I'm like, that's not even, I don't even think that was possible.
Yes.
Right. Yes.
Like her whole month, if you do not follow Kiera, please, on Instagram, you go look at her whole month of just nonstop different cosplays, nonstop different type of characters.
Yes.
She can turn into damn near anyone.
Yeah.
She had me with the Miss Frizzle one.
Exactly.
It tickled the little boy in me a little bit. I mean, cause
I get
magic
it.
school, you get it. Come on, I didn't mean like that.
Okay. Okay.
I'm telling you, it's Brendan. He did that to me 5 minutes ago.
Okay, so yeah.
I just never heard that saying, but I get you. I get you.
Yes, he's been killing the costume.
And I mean, I think yesterday, like not yesterday, but Halloween, like just in general, like all like the costumes and the cosplays people did as well, like were so good.
Yes.
Like Storyboat Bay did like the Proud Family, the Gross Sisters.
Oh yeah.
That was so good. I mean, like
shout out to Storyboat Bay.
Has been kicking it up a notch every year. I feel like, like every year it gets better and better and better. And like I'm like, wow, production. Like I can't just do a green screen in my living room.
Nope, not anymore.
No, I gotta go have a show.
I don't think I don't compete with my brother anymore. I stopped a long time ago. I'm not doing with him.
Yeah.
Right. And he also did the
Spider-Man.
Cleave.
The Spider
Cleave.
Cleave.
Yes, he did.
I was
Yes, he
like,
did.
bro, like, okay, I can't do anything for Halloween. I'm just gonna take my little photos on story and keep it moving.
I know, right?
No. You gotta train. Like you gotta keep
it's like
going. You can't quit.
Training?
Yeah,
Okay,
he just inspires you, and you
it's
aspire to reach those heights.
Got it. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I was just looking at shoes. I was like, oh, he got the AJ1 Pollins on. Those
Look
are
at
nice.
you.
Those are nice. I like that.
See,
Is that,
Love your shoes.
is that tumble leather? Okay.
he should have had the candy corns.
Oh, should have. He should have.
Speaking of
But those.
orange,
Sleeping on
speaking
the
of
candy
red
corns.
orange,
Yeah.
Sleeping on the
literally.
candy corns.
And look, hey, y'all both killed y'all cosplay last time we were here, right?
Oh, you know.
Y'all did.
Hey, purple.
Purple. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Jordan was swinging all over the place. We loved it. But yeah, moving on. Shout out to them, man. Let's talk now. I because we do have something that we want to premiere later.
Yeah.
I don't want to stay on this for too long,
Unless
but
we reschedule, but we don't want to do that either. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, we could like nudge it a little bit. You know, ain't no I know.
Yeah.
But we did all have an opinion. So first of all, I'll start with this. Kai Cenat. That's how they say it, right? So Kai had a special live stream 7 days in jail. This was, I guess, like a kind of a comedy live stream stunt. Had a lot of different other people, creators in the space, black creators mostly, it seemed like, being in jail. They were filmed pretty much 24/7, representing prisoners. And it was very interesting. I don't know, what did y'all think even about that concept?
Yeah, I can start this one off.
Go
I
ahead.
think that like, first of all, I think we know Kai for like these extreme type of streams already.
Right.
So that's part of his brand. That's who he is. That's what he does. Obviously, not to make things like all super serious. I've seen a lot of the reaction has been mixed on social media, and like before we started the show, we were even reading about it a little bit. I think like my take on it, just like as like obviously this is a black podcast, this is what we do. You have to walk a very fine line, almost kind of glamorizing prison life, which I don't think that's what his intention is.
Right.
But you don't want to misconstrue like what the reason why people go to jail is. And obviously I haven't watched the stream in its entirety. I've only seen clips. I don't know if he started with a disclaimer. I don't know any of that stuff. But like his kids, his audience is kids, and they can be very impressionable. And you don't want anyone to ever like see that and think, oh, it might be cool to go to jail, or I might be with my friends in jail, and like that's
like
the
it's
only
camp.
hope.
Yeah, it's camp.
It's not camp, right? That's a great way to put it. And so that's my only hope is like there's some sort of disclaimer, there's some sort of messaging, and there might be, but like that this is not the sort of lifestyle that you want to live, but this is what happened as a result of like potentially it's still alleged obviously with the riot that happened in New York, but it's just a very fine line he has to walk doing that type of content. And I even want to take it a step further, that I think it's interesting that Twitch has allowed it to take place with Amazon. So I don't think it's breaking TOS necessarily, but it is an interesting, it's interesting that it's happening, I guess, is my biggest thing. Yeah.
I'm going to give my response a disclaimer because I don't want to come off like a hater.
Okay.
But like the whole thing is, like you're playing on like you might go to jail because you're trying to riot. Like, so you already know people are going to show up where you say to be, where you're going to be at. So you're like, oh, now I'm in jail. So you make it, you glorify kind of jail thing. I also think of like, rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman, how he like don't take certain roles. Once he got to a certain point, I'm not taking certain roles because you've seen that before. you're
that's
at
a
that
good
point where
too.
you are a brand within yourself. Don't do that.
Right. You don't need to do it.
You don't need to do that. You can do something else. Granted, it's funny. So I get it. So you want to detach yourself, but I also don't want to come off like, don't do that, young man.
Yeah.
But, it's just like, okay.
Yeah, it is, and it always is hard not to be like the young man thing, right? But it's because you've been that age and you get older, so you have the perspective of being older and remembering that age. But it is like, so Drewski himself, right? Like he had like a couple like funny jail sketches, right?
Yeah.
But like kind of like just being like a parody or something like that. But this like almost was like, I actually legit was like, okay, are they really in jail, or like is this like what is going on here? It was confusing me. I couldn't really tell. Like already, like it's already hard enough. There's like the deck is stacked against like kind of black people in media and what they push.
Yes. Yes.
Like a lot of rappers have talked about it. Meek Mill, even like Triple X and others have talked about like how they like push you to talk about like drugs and
they pay you more to talk about.
They pay you more.
They pay you more to talk about like
they
that
pay you
stuff.
more. And so I'm just like picturing Kai and his team coming maybe to Twitch or Amazon being like, hey, we got this idea, and white people in the boardroom like, wait, so you actually are volunteering to go to jail?
We love it.
Oh, I mean, you just
We'll
cut the
take two.
middleman.
I know.
Not cutting the middle.
Let's cut the middle. I mean, man, let's go straight through. Look up,
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know.
How do you sort of like, if people on the other side of the argument may be watching this pod and they say like, well, you all listen to like murder, rap, music where people go to jail, like already, that's what you're listening to. So why is this any different than what he's doing? Like, how do you sort of take that sort of side of the argument?
Well, I think when you go with the argument for the music side, you rap about your life, what you live. If that's kind of life you live, I guess, if what you're surrounded by, but you ain't surrounded by that. That's not what you're surrounded by. Like, you a millionaire, bro. Like, you like, the whole point of getting rich is to move away from the hood, to get away from the hood. So for you to like get to an echelon to like, you're elite, to like go back to, that is.
Was John Morant in there too?
I don't know. He was a jawbreaker.
Oh my gosh.
He's like gritty and across like.
Yeah.
I agree.
No,
it's just low hanging fruit.
Yeah, and I mean, I get that perspective too, because I also saw a lot of like, so obviously like Charlie D'Amelio, I don't know if y'all remember who she
working at
was
Walmart?
from TikTok. Yeah, and a lot of people had a problem with her doing that because she's never worked at Walmart a day in her life. Like, why is she doing this for content? It felt tone deaf. So I wonder, like, is that the sort of
let me work this cheap
Right,
ass
let me-
job for fun.
to do a content piece on TikTok, like
people pulling double shifts,
right,
like,
slaving away. Yeah, it's so hard. Like one time, so yeah, it's just
goodbye.
It's an interesting conversation.
No, definitely, because I was definitely watching some of the clips and like knowing how this dance, like, oh, come on, do more. I was definitely like laughing, but trying not to. I was like,
right, I know, right, I know, yeah,
When Drewski pulled out the hamburger.
I know, it's tough. Yeah, it's that fine line between like, is this just like purely for comedy and it's like not kind of making fun of a situation in an exploitive way,
right?
Yeah.
But I think everyone, everyone's little senses have come up, you know what I mean? Like, have gone off. Like, this seems a little.
Like the 7 days was much.
Yeah, it's a little much. Yeah,
it's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Kind of keep that running for the whole 7 days, 24-hour stream, all that type of stuff. It's like it's kind of excessive.
It's
in the situation.
And then biting in on certain things like the shanks and like certain things that scaring kids straight. It was like, I guess.
Yeah, but again, he does try to be on the comedic side. He always,
For sure.
Yeah. That's the side he's going to take on it. And, kudos to the kid, honestly. I know he's I had to call him a kid, but he's 23, I think.
Dude, I think he's younger than that,
21.
bro. Like,
I
he's
think
21.
He's just turned 21.
Yeah, bro. He's
money for fun.
He's a young kid.
Yeah, I like him a lot. Like, I think he's a good dude. Like, guy. Like, I've seen his stream. Like, he seems like a genuine guy. But I just, we'll see.
But at the end of the day, get your money, bro. Get your money, bro. Like, if your outcome is income, do your thing.
Yeah, that might be a little bit of an antithesis of the point here, but
yeah, I don't know. All money ain't good money to me.
That's true.
We're not gonna talk about Joe
Let's
Smith, right?
leave it at that. Let's just leave it at
Move on.
that.
We're gonna move on. We're not talking about Joe Smith.
Yeah, we'll move on. We'll move on. We're not gonna touch Joe Smith.
We're not gonna talk about Joe Smith.
Oh,
we wouldn't do that.
Maybe like the after pod, like
Maybe
the
the
Ooh, Patreon exclusive.
Patreon exclusive.
Another Patreon.
The members only extended cut.
Exactly. We need the extended cut. After dark. Tabrin, do you have something in the
Niche news?
Blurcore niche news?
Niche news.
What's going on?
All right. So I love me some sneakers.
That's
so
right.
I have identified the Christmas gifts I'm going to buy for myself. On December 14th, they are releasing Nike collaboration with the Powerpuff Girls SB Dunks.
I need the bubbles. I need bubbles. All the
Bubbles.
time.
I need them all. So I want to show you those. Look at those. Those are super
Those
fire.
are fly.
You have the bubbles,
bubbles.
Buttercup, and Blossom.
Bubbles.
They're super dope. The insoles, you got Mojo Jojo, you got the different pow, sugar spice, everything nice with a little Chemical X.
Yeah.
So I definitely need these. Look at this video. Oh man.
Yeah, those are fly.
Those are
They ain't no candy corn.
like with the eye heel tab. Those are super dope.
I like the candy corns. So, okay, asking you sneakerheads, you keep this on obviously, but asking you sneakerheads, how much do the soles matter? Or the insoles?
The insoles?
Yeah.
I definitely think it matters because when you start getting to upper echelon of prices and things, it's all about the details. The littlest details,
Make the most of it.
it makes most different. Like the stitching, the heel tab, the tongue tab. Like the littlest things go a long way. So having the insoles have an addition to the story of the shoe definitely matters to me.
Okay.
Jordy, are you a sneakerhead, Jordy? I'm just saying. She's this is the second time she's not feeling these shoes. She's not feeling it.
It's not. I'm trying to decide which one I like the most.
Okay.
I actually feel like I don't like Blossom that much.
Okay.
Even though I love pink, which is disappointing, but I don't like. I feel like I understand the orange swoosh, but it's just not. It's just throwing it off for me.
It's a lot there.
Yeah, let us know, chat. Which one are y'all feeling?
Yeah, which one are y'all feeling? I think I honestly like Bubbles and Buttercup the most, but I probably would switch out the laces for white. In all honesty, even though I know the lace matches the swoosh, but I feel like a white lace would look cute on them. Soften them up a little bit. They look like I don't know.
The Blossoms?
No, all of I feel except the Buttercup. I would keep those black, but I feel like a white lace would look nice. But then the midsole is black, actually. I think that's what's throwing me off. It's the black midsole on Bubbles and Blossom.
But I think that's supposed to be little black thing that they have on their
around their dress.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's
I
around
didn't
their
even think
dress.
about that.
Like the belt, and it's
Yeah.
it's the hair color
Yeah.
for the
It's
laces and the
something
swoosh.
about it that's throwing me off. It's like the black stitch around the it's something it's just not whoa, I want it, even though I love Powerpuff Girls, but I don't know. I'm sorry, guys.
Oh, don't apologize.
saw
Don't
it.
apologize.
This collab, I'm like,
She ain't feeling it.
She didn't say a single word.
I love the
Make a noise.
inner sole though. I love the insole. It looks so Mojo Jojo. They ate that. They did that.
Yeah, I like that. I like the Mojo Jojos.
Yeah.
What about you?
No, I like them. Yeah, you know what? The thing about super highlight bright colors like the Blossoms is that for me, I instantly think it's like a challenge to make that work.
Yeah.
You gotta wear only specific things.
Yeah,
Yes.
but I like that challenge. Let me coordinate a new fit. Some the ones where you can kind of put them with almost anything. It's kind of but something like that. It's okay, white tee, maybe a close color shirt if it
Yeah.
kind of But I don't like to be the late 2000s.
Color.
Color coordinated.
Yeah, I like colors. I'll go
I like
hard with
colors
the
too,
colors.
but
so.
I want to look like a MySpace highlighter.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so those come out December 14th. SB Dunks, they usually retail for $110, the lows. So I already know that resale gonna be stupid on them. Stupid dumb.
And so for those to get those, is it another raffle type?
It'll be a
it'll be a
raffle. If anything, I think personally those are gonna be a friends and family thing. It'll be like they'll say they'll be on sneakers, but they've already identified
They'll
who
get
they're going to.
backdoored, probably,
Yeah, they'll
yeah.
they'll get backdoored.
Which means
like Steph Curry on a pick and roll.
basically, like, if you get backdoored, that just means like the people who first get the shoes, they'll like pass them out from the back, like to people who are. They'll say we have this many, and you just cut me the check early, and then we'll get you to the back door, and then there'll only be a certain amount left for people to purchase.
So something I've noticed, of course, us being in LA, right? You know, like blue and yellow has kind of become like the city colors.
Yeah.
Because of the Rams and the Chargers.
Yes.
Did y'all notice that?
And UCLA.
Yes.
And
And UCLA.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Wow.
Right?
Yeah,
It's happening.
Yeah, like purple and gold, obviously for the Lakers, right?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
all the other ones,
Blue
Yeah,
and yellow.
blue and
yellow.
yellow, is a lot of colors.
Maybe it's because of like sunny skies.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. So I'm just saying. So obviously, the bubble's gonna work. out
Yeah,
here.
that's
the bubble's
true.
gonna work out here.
That's
so I
true.
need those.
Yeah,
That's true.
I said the bubbles. I was during the Powerpuff Girls. I was more of a fan of Buttercup.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah, of
like,
course.
the attitude. She didn't take no shit. But them bubbles, they go hard.
They do.
They go hard.
Yeah, the bubbles
Yes.
are cute.
Yeah.
I need the bubbles.
I was a faithful Powerpuff Girls watcher.
Me
back
too.
in the day.
Oh, Jojo.
Me too.
I love Powerpuff Girls.
I I was watching for Miss Bellum.
Miss
Miss Bellum.
Seducer, though?
Ooh, Miss Bellum.
We're not talking about Seducer right now.
Oh,
Okay.
Seducer! Yeah,
Seducer.
she was giving Miss Bellum,
Run
run
for
for
her
her money,
money.
run for her
I'm
money.
pretty sure she decoyed as Miss Bellum for one episode.
That's
I'm
right, she
pretty
did.
sure
She-
I
I'm
think she
pretty sure,
did. I think
yeah.
she
Miss
did.
Bellum for
Yeah,
one
she
episode.
did. She did. I remember the outfit.
Seducer, different. All right.
Yeah, but anyway, yeah, whew, it's getting a little hot in here. You know, a little hot in here, no?
Let's go ahead and move it on to
Let's move it on. So, every single podcast, we like to highlight a special member from the GWB fam. We call this section our fam spam.
Fam spam.
Fam spam.
Fam spam.
And, of course, this week is no different. We have somebody new, but they're not new to us. We'll see if they're in the chat, but this special person, they have been newer to the GWB fam, I think, as of this year, mostly, or at least I've seen them a lot more often.
Yeah,
Love
definitely got a lot more
that.
vocal lately. Definitely.
Nice.
Heavy contributor, super just like nice person, just like a good person, family man. Shout out to C-Dye the Jedi.
C-Dye.
C-Dye the Jedi. Yes, you have been an awesome like member of the family, contributor, constantly talking with us, giving us your Street Fighter clips.
Yep. Facilitating the conversation, amplifying the conversation, adding in your own 2 cents. Love it.
Love it, love it. Great takes on One Piece, especially as well. Oh, God. He has great taste. Period.
He likes One Piece.
There you go.
Can I retract my statement?
No,
No, it's too late now.
So what you're seeing right now is C-Dye's clips as a Ryu.
Was Ryu?
He's fighting
now he gotta be
That's
Geef.
right.
He gotta be Geef.
No, he's not. He's not.
Oh,
He's not.
oh.
I made sure too. So I was like, I
Yeah,
think he
he's
had a-
definitely Ryu.
He had
Okay.
a Geef clip beforehand too, but he's in platinum as well.
Oh,
He
dang.
ranked up.
You got
He ranked
skills if
ranked
you're
up,
there.
killing it
for
down
real.
Until C-Dye, he can get these hands if
He
he
get
wants
these
them.
hands.
He can get these hands if
And
he
he's
want
on a
them.
win streak.
I like the double mule kick to the X. Right?
Woo!
Seeing it. I'm seeing
Yeah,
it.
Okay.
let's see him finish this out. But yeah, shout out, man. Like I love seeing these like new people that are way more active, that are starting to feel comfortable and talk a lot. Oh, he got slammed. Okay, maybe that wasn't good for us to see. Let's turn that one off.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, it's okay. Are you sure? Hey,
Hey, you don't run another round.
Yeah,
it's all good. Hey, L's happen.
Let's give him another round.
We'll give him another round. Okay, we'll give him one more round.
Yo, this is round one, by the way.
This is round one.
Yeah, this is round
So
one.
Jordy, what's happening here? Like we see Ryu here, like he's doing a lot of parries, trying to give a little space. But what do you think is going on?
I think right now the players are just trying to fill each other out, just sort of get their bars filled up, and, sort of try to see what they're going to first get thrown at them ahead of, the second and third rounds and potentially that final round so that, they get a little warmed up,
The chat, like, we didn't approve these clips. Like, first of all, he sent the clip.
Yeah, you sent the clip. Yeah, if you
Listen.
you approved if you sent it in.
Yeah.
He's not even in chat to defend himself, so we just
Right, I
gotta-
know. I should have hit him
gotta
up. and be
slender
like,
him.
Oh,
yeah.
he can smoke right now.
Oh, he can smoke. All right, we're gonna turn this
In
off.
all fairness,
It's all right.
he's going against Zangief. Zangief is like
Zangief is rough.
he's one of those cheat characters because if you're within reach, grabbing distance, it's a wrap. rap for you.
It's gonna be a lot of pain.
It's a lot of pain.
And it's a lot of health out too.
But either way, C-Dye, we love you. So shout out to you.
Big shout out to C-Dye.
We can't have you looking crazy out here on the stream.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm gonna keep watching while y'all talk.
If anything, big props to C-Dye for putting in a clip where he's getting mixed up. You know, normally you only putting in the best of the best. The
I know
polish.
I will say it was a 5-minute video. So
okay.
I think
That's what I'm saying. Like we gotta run it right now. I'm trying to see if he ever makes a comeback.
yeah,
If he does,
I don't know if we got 5 minutes.
right. I'm sure eventually.
We got a
like,
minute and a half left in the clip.
Okay. Here we
Oh,
go.
minute and a half left. Okay.
If it's just a minute and a half left, he might
It's typical
not win.
C-Dye behavior.
Let's see. I mean, okay, no, he's making a comeback. Hold on now.
They're gonna come back. Okay, let's see. Come on. Okay. All right. So now I like the jumps right there.
Okay.
And,
okay,
look,
C-Dye.
what is that kit called?
Shoryuken?
Yeah, okay, something close enough. A couple Hadoukens now. He's trying to keep him at bay. So what you have to do against Geeth, you have to kind of like keep him far away, keep that distance. You got to exactly. You got to poke him. There is some damage that happens when they block. It's a little bit of chip damage, but it's enough. But see, ooh, a little DDT. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. A little bit of a DDT right there, but still trying to keep the space, keep his pacing. Oh, and try to do like a little bit of a super sweep Geeth did, but he knows that as soon as he gets in, a nice counter, and there it is. That is a 3, but I think he's still going to be alive after this, but just barely.
Just barely.
Yeah, we got 30,
Just barely.
Just
this
barely.
is a super right there. Yeah.
We got 30 seconds left in the clip. Let's see.
Okay, let's see.
This might be what he sent.
What can he do? What can he do here? Oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Nice
Okay.
counter.
Oh,
High
nice.
aerial
There you
jump.
go.
A couple combos.
This might be it.
Still keeping the distance.
Oh,
there it is.
Nah, it's a wrap.
Oh, no,
it's a wrap.
over.
No, still alive. Still alive a little bit.
Oh,
But he has CA, so he can do a super
If he
move
gets
here.
hit
If he
once,
gets
he
it.
You got no
loses.
power.
If he gets hit once, he loses.
Yeah.
Wow, that is.
Wow.
That's it. I don't know why you
Okay.
sent that clip
I don't know
out.
why you sent that either. That was embarrassing.
C-Dye,
Hey,
they
C-Dye, we
just
tried,
did
bro.
all of that to gas
Right.
you.
Right.
I swear. I tried to.
I know.
I tried to keep him in the pocket.
No.
You did. Ash Baby said, look, we stand a humble king. That lets the folks know that he takes L's. We do.
C-Dye, I tried to get it out of there. I tried to
You
pack
did.
it up,
You
but
did.
they wanted to keep watching the L's, so I'm
He
sorry.
said a 5-minute clip. I thought he was going to win.
I thought he was going to win, too.
I had no doubt.
I love how Jordy had a little sneak diss in the chat, said the cast. I'm gonna say it right now. Look, I got some smoke. All right, I'm all right. But speaking of fan members, recently we had some fan members show up. Some new fan members who they're actually part of a bigger fam. They're some sort of like smart like gang, like, you know, I guess you would say, you know, if you would have to, if you had some kind of nature gang. What do you say, Tabrin?
I don't know. It's not like you describing like Captain Planet or something like that.
Well, they are EarthGang.
Oh.
Yeah, so EarthGang, they are a rap duo. EarthGang and Benji, but
And
EarthGang is a rap duo that is part of Dreamville. They create awesome music, rap music, singing, pop, a little bit of country, like everything.
Type of genre you can
Every
think of.
genre.
Any type of genre you can think of. Benji was on the hooks. He is a great rap artist, singer. He's a beast. They both showed up to the couches here. What do you call it? The comfy couches?
The comfy couch.
The cozy couch.
The cozy couch.
Thank you. I knew I messed up there. But to promote their song Swing, that is on Marvel's Spider-Man 2.
Correct.
You know?
Don't wink.
It is. I'm like, look, we already did the commercial, so I don't gotta remember too much.
That's true.
That was out, but yeah, can we show a clip of when they were on with us?
Yeah, let's do it.
I probably did like 3 verses for that song. The first one I did was all Spider-Man puns, 16 bars. Talk a little more about like the concept of what Spider-Man represent. Don't just be like hitting them on the head. Hey, Uncle Ben. You know what I'm saying? Shit going crazy.
Is it difficult to like pull back when you like kind of like made
Nah,
that decision?
because at least at the very least you know what the song is about. You just gotta, you know what I'm saying, it's like a Rubik's Cube. You just keep flipping it around. You know what I'm saying?
I really like how many like styles are on that song. Like you got like some rock influences. It sounds like some country a bit. Then you go into the rap bag. How did y'all come with that kind of collaboration? Like what was in y'all's heads when y'all were making that?
Man, D-Miles started it with the beat. The beat was just, you know what I'm saying, high octane.
Yeah.
That's so fire,
That was
y'all.
so fire. It was-
I've already had a chance to watch it, and I want to tee y'all up for a question since y'all did the interview. How did
Really?
it sort of feel like to talk to them? And it was this was done like before the game came out, chat. But like, how did it feel? Like, what was that like for you guys?
Man, first of all, shout out to Laura McCraney over at Disney. She's a good friend of mine who approached me about this opportunity, and she saw our stuff and really liked it, thought it would be a good fit. Man, I mean, personally for me, it just really felt like, I don't know, it felt really good to be around people who are like really high in their career and their profession, and for them to be kind of like almost on like equal footing with us in the sense of like talking to us, talking games, talking Spider-Man, their music, and it just felt like almost kind of like validating to be like, yeah, man, like
Absolutely.
they feel us, they feel the space. You know?
I completely agree, because we were joking around that like, what are we gonna do if like we ask a question? They'd be like, man, who are these dudes? So we were joking like they would do that, but honestly, like once the conversation got started, once they walked in, they was ready to hop on the sticks.
Yeah.
We was playing Mortal Kombat,
Yep. Street Fighter.
They want Street Fighter 6 stuff. They're like,
we was playing, and I got to play Madden. So like it was like super dope to just like, it wasn't even an interview. We were just having a conversation like we would with anybody, and it felt so real. So it was just, it was super dope. It was like validating to what we have here and how like we created a space that like anybody from like musicians to artists to like the elite that can come here and just like chill and like have a conversation that they've had before. And it was super dope experience, and y'all definitely gotta check that out. Going live after this.
Yeah, it's gonna be live very soon. So definitely stay tuned. It's going live on our YouTube, youtube.com/@GWB show. It's also on our link tree that Nightbot has been sending in Twitch. So definitely check that out. It's the full interview. We talk about a lot of things. Obviously, we talk about the song, but then we go into anime, Spider-Man villains, some old school retro stuff.
Yep, all the creators that's going to Japan. Like we was talking about everything. So like we touched on everything, and it just felt so easy and natural. That was the dopest part about it.
Yeah, and it's like that's what this space is for, right? Like that's what it's about. Like we're here to like not just talk to like our community. Obviously, like you guys are the heart of what we do, but also like other people who don't always get that opportunity to talk about that side of themselves, like we're all nerdy at heart, so like definitely want to like celebrate that and not be ashamed, because I feel like, especially for like me, like a girl, like I feel like it was always like, what, you play games, like what's up, like, so I think like in that industry, like it's very accepted and welcoming, and so it's really dope that y'all got to do that. So congratulations on an exclusive. Like it feels like an exclusive. I know they did like an Amazon Music interview like a couple days ago.
Come on, that's all I
Come on, and
Hey,
it was on the front page of Twitch, but they didn't talk about that type of stuff. They didn't talk about gaming. They talked about just music. So it's like, this was dope, like for sure.
It was super dope, and it felt like they had a good time. Like they seemed like they were down to pull up again. So yeah,
we'll take you up on that.
We'll take you up. Come back anytime. Hey, Johnny Venus, you beat me in Madden. I let you in because I wanted you to feel good. But we got you, anytime you want to come back, bro. Anytime you want to come back, these hands rated E for everyone, bro.
That's right. If you had a pull string,
there's a snake in my boot.
I will say, Jordy, though, I do have a question I want to reverse to you. I mean, like, do you have any, especially, coming from a host such as yourself, you have been around lots of famous people.
Come on now.
People
of
brand status. Have I?
Check the resume.
Check the resume. You know what I'm saying? Google me, please. Please Google her. Friends and family, baby. So I want to know, like, how, like, first your perspective on us, because we have not been in that position too often, right? And did you have any like tips for like further situations, hopefully that you're here for as well, when you're talking to people, in that celebrity status?
Oh, so like my advice. So I think that the biggest thing that I've learned doing interviews is to research in advance. Like, people underestimate the power of either reading somebody's tweets, Googling, Google me facts, but also like just pouring through tweets to see what they've said, reading previous interviews people have done, if they have spoken out on their own social platforms, just because those type of little bits and details, a lot of interviews don't really bring up. People just scratch the surface, you know? I think that a lot of like the best interviews also have like really good follow-up questions. So like, you know, especially about like, how did you feel after you got that done? Like, what was that like? What was that light bulb moment? Or, you know, how does it feel like now, you know, you dreamt of this one day, like now you're here. Have you ever gone back and looked at some of the pictures you've taken, some of the notes you've written, and reflected on that, you know? Because that puts people in a space of like, you know, I did that, and I'm here, and you care about why I'm doing it, not just what I'm doing.
Right.
And I think that's always more important, because a lot of the people, like EarthGang, they do this with purpose. Like, they're passionate. And, like, I think always keeping yourself out of the interview, like, don't interject too much. Like, I think you can add some color and your own feedback, but don't make it about you. And you guys didn't do that at all. Like, I thought it was chill. Like, obviously the guys were chill. Like, y'all said it was like a conversation. It felt like I was like sitting in the audience listening to you guys, and I didn't feel like I was interrupting. Like, so the interview was great. I thought y'all did great, and I think, like, you know, it's just a skill set that you develop, you know, over time. So I don't think it's an overnight thing. I think it just happens. So anybody that wants to host, like, just start doing it, like, get more reps, you know, and it'll come, you know?
Definitely. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Exclusive advice.
I ain't gonna lie. I wrote on one of my index cards, listen. In
Listen?
big bold. Like, 'cause I have a tendency to try and like, oh, here's a joke. So like, so I put on there, listen. Like, make sure. Listen.
Yeah. No, good. I mean,
read the room.
Right.
Read the room.
I feel like naturally you do a great job of reading the room and doing that stuff. So I would definitely not be worried. But yeah, you guys go check that out after the pod. Again, up on our YouTube.
Yes, do that.
Moving on, just really quick, I want to do a few submit your clips. Let's get that water. A few submit your clips. Mr. 00 Everett put some clips on our submit your clip on Discord, and I did 2 of his clips, right? I did a double though. And the reason I did it is because he played with quite a few other Discord members, fam members on there.
I do see a few names that look very familiar.
Yeah.
In the chat. I do. I'm not looking up. I see them.
Exactly. So, Mr. Kadeem, can we play the first one?
That was actually pretty dope. I played it yesterday. Just downloaded it and everything, man. It's not half bad, man.
He is wildin', yo. Girl, it's not you, it's me. I gotta get around what I need. Whoa.
Whoa. Come on, man. Yo. Y'all come on, man.
I need me a 4XL white tee right now, bro.
Was that Rome who said that?
Oh no, but wipe me down.
Cause I'm on. Yo, shout out to 00 Everett. I don't know if I put the other one in there.
You did.
I did put the other one in there. Yeah. First of all, your camera is dope. You know, I was talking to Jourdan about her camera work from streaming. I love the camera. I think Rome was in there. I think RJ was in there. I love when the fam like gets together.
Yeah, that's definitely, and that's why we gotta get a tournament, getting all of us in there. You know, I love it. I love when we. You know,
Wait, are you competing? You're gonna compete too in the tournament?
I don't compete. I just win.
Oh. Oh. Well, my team is gonna win then. That's talking like that.
Yeah, because you are on my team.
Oh, okay, we're teammates.
Yeah,
got it.
Yeah,
okay.
Doesn't because they've talked about this in the Discord a lot. Like, doesn't this Fall Guys now have like a team, like a squad, multiplayer game mode?
Yeah, they do.
Right?
You said Fall Guys?
Fall Guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would love to do that. I feel like that would be really fun. Like a fun time. It's
free.
$3.99. Yeah. But yeah, so Everett has another one. I think a few of our members were in this stream as well. And it's a little bit of a reaction. So
Happy Halloween for this one, by the way.
Happy Halloween.
Is it scary? Oh, is this Chris?
Mans went out like freaking Denzel in Training Day, bro. Thank you, GDP. Thank you, GDP.
Sorry for the loud audio on that.
Yeah, no, you good. I didn't expect it to be that loud. But shout out GDP, another one. Actually, a former shout out person, a highlight. What did I call him? But a former person we highlighted, Game Boy Prime. Yeah. Yeah, I thought that was funny. So I guess Double O Everett had on the notifications, like everybody hates Chris, like just normally, I guess, on there. And that was what? That was Chris Rock and Saw.
That was Chris Rock and Spiral.
Spiral.
Yeah. It was I think the movie right before, because Saw 10 just came out.
Yeah.
So this was like Saw 9.
Yeah.
With Chris Rock and Samuel L. Jackson. Yeah.
I don't think I saw that one.
You ever saw it?
No.
You didn't miss much, to be fair.
Honestly, Chris Rock has just shown up in some roles where I'm just like, really?
I mean, to be fair, like, them doing like kind of a horror, like, dramatic film. Me and Lee talked about it earlier. We're just like, it's kind of hard to take the,
Like, even when he was in Fargo playing a gangster, I was like, Chris Rock? Of all the people?
Yeah, that scene right there, I haven't seen any of that movie besides that scene, and I could not take that seriously.
That's the problem with it.
I was like, is this a parody?
Yeah, like you just can't.
Rome said it was a Tubi movie.
A Tubi movie. Yes, it was given Tubi movie heavily. But shout out to those clips and shout out to the fam.
Yeah, I love that.
Exactly. We have our Discord. Nightbot is in there giving the links and stuff. But like, show up to our Discord and be a part of the fam, the community. We have lots of events. We have questions of the day. We game, and we're always trying to keep it more active and participate.
Yeah, definitely facts.
Facts. So, I can't wait for this. This is one of my favorite type of conversations.
Here we go.
Yeah, we have a hot takes, our hot takes section, and we have some Goaty talks.
Goaty.
Just do the second one.
You said just do the second one?
Yeah, 'cause it's gonna cover it all.
It is gonna cover it all, but I think asking about Spider-Man 2, in particular, because that is the most recent huge game that's come out. Probably definitely bigger than Super Mario Bros. Wonder, which is a great game. There have been a lot of people, at least when it came out, being like, "This is definitely the game of the year."
Okay.
I don't know. What do you guys think? Like, Jordy, what you think?
So I have not beat Spider-Man 2 yet. I am at almost 50% completion, fully, not just like the main mission. Yeah, I think I don't want to say what I just wrapped up, just in case somebody's not there. So
like me.
Yeah, exactly. Spoiler warning. Spoiler warning, but you spoil it anyway. But no, so oh gosh, you guys. So this is going to lead right into my thoughts on like what game I think will win Game of the Year. But without saying the game I think that I would pick, I don't feel like Spider-Man is going to be Game of the Year. Yeah, look at Kadeem. Like, just doubling down. Like, I think it's a great game. I think there's a lot of elements of it that are just fantastic. I think the story is great for where I'm at so far. I think the side questing is good. I think there's no load times, like fast travel. It's literally fast. There's no load screen. Like, it just feels fluid. I think the fighting is good. I think everything about it is fantastic and well done. And I think it's one of the best like superhero games. But as far as Game of the Year, the competition this year, so stacked. And the fact, I feel like a lot of these games were like COVID pushbacks. So everything came in 2023 and it's so good. So I don't think it's going to happen. Like, no, I don't.
I agree. I mean, I don't know if it's a hot take, but this could be the best video game year ever. It could very well be. Like, I mean, it's one of those that like, you could say it, you can probably disagree with it, but you're like, yeah, you got kind of a point. Like, you can see why somebody said it, because it's been heat after heat after heat, and trust me, my wallet feels me.
And the backlog feels it too.
Yes, like
and
you know, I know Kadeem, you do add a hard drive, but I keep having to delete stuff because my hard drive can't hold it.
You need to put a hard drive on that PS5.
Yeah,
and you need a PC. Play them on PC.
Yeah.
Look at y'all.
That's so funny because everybody would be like,
"What's your specs?"
Yeah, games are way better on PC. But I was like, is it better on your PC?
Right,
Can your
That's
PC
a
handle
fact.
it?
That's a fact. There is a lot of truth to that.
There's a lot more variables when you throw on that PC.
Yeah,
and
I agree.
And as a person who I just bought a new graphics card that's like kind of newer, like it's a 4070 Ti, which is like
pretty damn new.
Ooh,
yeah.
You came with LifeFlex.
Yeah. I know. I just bought a 4080 as well, so I'm excited.
She said what? You said one.
Not even lighter flex. That's big flex.
That's big flex.
Yeah, big flex.
Outside of the things that are like exclusively mouse and keyboard, really it's like the Steam deals. Like the games are a lot cheaper on PC, so like that's why I would do it. But playing on the PS5 is just, I'm on the couch, got the big screen TV.
Talk to me nice.
And everything when you have a dedicated console. All the games are optimized for that hardware.
Yep.
Whereas for a PC, there's a lot of variants. You don't know
what.
Processors, GPUs, all this stuff they have to account for. So they're not necessarily optimized. So you don't know. You can't guarantee the experience unless you're super like into that world.
Sure.
And even still, even with all that, like I said, me being who I am, like there's games that will just run rough.
Yeah.
Right.
See, I just like to turn the game on and be like, oh, turn the brightness to you. You can
Yeah,
barely
exactly.
see it.
Yeah.
Cool. I can do that.
We
Cool.
in.
I got that.
It's so funny. I'm the opposite. Like I'm like turn the brightness all the way up.
Like
as
blinding
much
you?
as possible. Like you know how they have the 3 boxes where it's like the one in the middle is barely visible.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, it needs to be visible, like just like a little bit more than just barely visible. Like it needs to be all the way visible. Almost.
Yeah, it's like it's the same. It's just 2 of the same box.
Right? Yes, it's 3 all visible. Like I'm like, do not black out. Because as soon as it gets to the black screens, I'm about to be getting jump scares, and I'm like, okay, it's over. Like,
oh man. Well, but going back to like the game of the year talk. I also haven't finished Spider-Man, but I have played quite a few of the games. I haven't finished Baldur's Gate, but I played about 40 hours of it.
I've never played
good.
it.
Yeah.
That's good enough hours to understand what the game is.
Yeah, understand what the game is, right? And say something. Tears of the Kingdom. You remember when I was bringing that up constantly?
Constantly.
Yeah. Constantly.
Yeah.
And like the fighting games that have come out as well. And then I've also been playing Super Mario Bros. Wonder.
Great game.
That
was
looks
also a
great
great game. Should we? I mean, you did do a poll.
Yes, I did.
So
I would love to.
I think I want to throw it to you for that.
Okay, yeah. So before I do want to talk about this. So as y'all know, the Game Awards happen every year in December, or maybe you don't know. So let me let you know. Game Awards happen every year in December. A committee of great folks in, I think, journalism, industry professionals sort of come together and vote for the best games that came out. I would hate to be on this committee for 2023, but definitely a tough one.
Yeah.
So it's really exciting this year to see all the titles that came out, and we put together a little poll to see what our GWB fam would think would win Game of the Year. And so, the results, please.
I'm gonna tell the results.
My guy sound like a gym
Shout out to GW fan for voting. But Baldur's Gate was the winner with the most votes for what our community believes will win Game of the Year in 2023.
Shout out.
So, which one of you guys voted like 3-4 times? I want to know.
Never that.
I'll let you know. For Baldur's Gate, it definitely wasn't me.
Oh,
it definitely wasn't me voting for Baldur's Gate.
There was one.
Did any of us vote for Baldur's Gate so you can defend it for the GWB fam? Or if you did vote for Baldur's Gate, also type it in the chat. Thank you for voting.
Yeah, what was y'all's game of the year, everyone?
know.
Like, tell us what your game of the year was.
Jerome off top saying that he did.
Yeah, I also voted Baldur's Gate Game of the Year. My hot take actually is it's not even close.
Oh, wow, okay.
Apparently it's not going to be.
Yeah. It's
everyone kind of knows.
Everyone kind of knows. And it's not because of, like, just overall kind of enjoyment, at least for me in particular, because, like, The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom was probably, like, the first game in a while that I just, like, was obsessed over, and I could not stop playing until, like, I finished it. Like, and it took me on, like, 160 hours. And because I just wanted to see everything. And so I enjoyed that game, my experience, more than Baldur's Gate. However, Baldur's Gate 3 is kind of like a feat of role-playing gaming in general. It's like the mocap, the how much your decisions matter, the scope of the game. It's just like kind of like a marvel. You know when it's like one of those like movies or something like that, or even like, we even say even sports, if it's like somebody who's like, there's might be a great player that's like usually the MVP or whatever, but this player just kind of came out of nowhere and just like shocked everyone. That's kind of like what Baldur's Gate 3 was to me, and that's why I'm like, I think it's like easily going to take it.
So I have a question though. Do you think it still deserves to be Game of the Year this year, even though technically it came out as a partial release back in 2020?
Like the pre-alpha and everything else like
Yeah.
that?
It came out and now it's in full release this year,
Yeah.
but it technically was dropped back into 2020. You don't think that matters?
Just because of the gaming industry and how people do a lot of pre-alpha stuff and closed betas, it doesn't, just because that's how the whole industry kind of works.
Yeah, that's how they all do kind of doing that now.
Yeah,
that's true.
that's the only reason why. It's good point, Jordy. It's a good point.
Yeah.
But just because of how everything's kind of set up now.
And it obviously wasn't up for the category back in 2020.
Exactly.
But,
Or
I mean,
2021 or
it
22.
kind of still, like, did you guys play it back then or this?
I did not.
No.
Okay.
I only know like one person that played it.
Yeah,
Back
same. I
then?
only know one person. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was just curious if there was, like, a sharp contrast between how it came out versus now.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, okay, so for me, I did not pick Baldur's Gate. I am still a little biased. I am rooting for this game so hard to win Game of the Year, even though I don't think it
I
will.
want to try to guess.
I already know what it is.
What is it?
Yours? Super Mario Wonder.
Okay.
Hi-Fi Rush.
No, I picked Final Fantasy 16.
Okay.
Wow. Wow.
Like, it'll be nominated.
I definitely think it'll be nominated. Final Fantasy 16, you guys, was fantastic. I felt like it came out to me as a perfect game. Like, I think it might have had patches, but I played it pretty early on when it first came out. Beat it 100%. The story is fantastic. I think it's not like the traditional JRPG. Some people say it's more action adventure.
Yeah, I'd
but
probably say that.
like it was so good from beginning to end. Like the storyline, just emotionally driven, the cinematic of it, the art. Like to me, Final Fantasy, I feel like it is getting swept under the rug because there's so many great games, and I wish it came out a different year because I really feel like it is a Game of the Year contender. But Final Fantasy 16, y'all, if y'all haven't played it, it's obviously a PS5 exclusive, I think.
It is.
But so good, like and it's an original story. It's not like any other of the other Final Fantasies, but like so good. And this is my first Final Fantasy. I've never played it before.
Good one to jump into.
So good.
Jump
Oh my gosh, y'all! Like, I wish I had been playing them for years because this is the best. Like I feel like no game is touching it. Like I've played almost all the other ones, and I did not feel an emotional connection like I felt to this game. Like and beat it 100%.
Oh,
Like
dang, that's a pretty ringing endorsement. I'm not gonna lie.
Like-
I might, because I've never played a Final Fantasy, so I might want to.
so good.
I might try with that. I personally, I voted for Spider-Man 2.
Okay.
Now I feel bad that everybody over here was like, "It's definitely not gonna win." I was like, I was more or less
Stand on business. That's what they're saying. Stand on business.
I'm standing on Spider-Man 2 because on the sense that like like I almost equate it to like LeBron coming out of high school. Like it's gonna be the greatest, and the hype is the expectations are so high. So when to go in and it not only meet but exceed expectations, it's something else. And I think that one thing it has a broader audience of people who can play it.
I agree with that.
Like Baldur's Gate, not everyone's playing that.
I agree with that.
Even as good as
even
the game,
Final Fantasy.
Yeah, even all those games. Not everyone. You're targeting a specific group of people, and you're pandering just to those. That's fine. Spider-Man, you're hitting every demographic.
Right.
You got
I kinda
kids
agree with
playing
that.
it. You got grown adults playing it. You're paying homage to the comic geeks who are like, no, it has to be like this, and you're doing it right, which is super tough to do. So like, I definitely feel like that's why Spider-Man wins it for me, because you're pandering to a bigger market with super high expectations. Like we've been waiting on this forever, and it came in and met expectations and exceeded it. So like I was like, yeah.
Yeah, no, and I agree with you for sure on that point, because I was thinking about it as I was playing. Like, to me, Spider-Man 2 is kind of one of those perfect games for people, like, in the middle. Like, to me, like,
Yes.
Baldur's Gate and, like, Final Fantasy are definitely for people who have the hours to put into it, right?
Yes.
But, like, I'm playing Spider-Man. I have a full-time job. I do other stuff on the side, and I still feel like I'm doing this quick. I'm completing the stuff, and I feel very, like, accomplished.
Yes.
And, like, I don't feel guilty for, like, walking away from it, because I'm like, oh, I'll come back to it, and I already know what I'm going to do.
Yes, and you know,
So
what you're
I
doing
can
at every
see that.
step. A lot of times in other games, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm doing stuff, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm getting lost in the world.
That's why. That's why. Like I'm intimidated by Baldur's Gate even still, because I'm like, I have to like shift my entire brain to get into Baldur's Gate mode.
Right.
As soon as I boot it up,
Right.
I'm like, all right, I need like 3 hours of nothing.
Of nothing.
Of nothing to get into this world and the mechanics and stuff.
And then they say, oh, Baldur's Gate, every decision matters. Like, can I just figure out what I'm doing first? Like, I'm just like in the first game, like, oh, you picked that? Like, I didn't know. I'm just trying to play. I just want to play the game.
That was us, too.
They like, oh, why would you do that?
Yeah.
Like, I was like, I don't know. I just want to play. I want to fight. And I hate, like, I won't say hate, but it's just like,
You can't
wait,
say
I have
slow
to like,
burn games.
I have to go, slow burn. Like, I have to go to the menu and then toggle over just to jump. No,
Yeah.
I just want to press a button to jump. I don't want to do all that.
I feel like the greatest counter argument, though, against Spider-Man 2 would be that it can be very repetitive. Like, the side missions, the side activities, the collectibles, it is very repetitive. So, like, for me, I haven't played Baldur's Gate, but I know for Final Fantasy, none of the side missions were, like, replicated. Like, it was all original. So, like, to me, that would be the biggest reason why I think it would not win.
Yeah, I can see that. I can definitely see it.
And the story carries it. But like it's still a great game. Like I hate that so many good games came out this year because it's so hard.
I pulled up this list, that list that you guys are looking at. That was like the games that might be contenders.
Oh yeah.
That's what I was pulling up. So let me pull it back up.
On our ranked vote list, I could give you guys the list that we actually had our community vote on. It was Baldur's Gate 3, Marvel Spider-Man 2, Final Fantasy, Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, Super Mario Brothers Wonder, Hogwarts Legacy, Starfield, and Alan Wake 2 were all on the list.
My dark horse nomination is my boy right here, Resident Evil 4 remake.
Yeah.
That's my dark horse nomination. It's gonna get nominated.
It's going to get nominated.
I think
nominated.
this was definitely, hold on, like a conversation no one has talked about, I don't think, is this might be the greatest year ever for remakes.
Oh.
Because we had 3 major ones. You had Dead Space.
Yep.
Yeah.
You had Metroid Prime
yeah,
remastered,
Metroid.
which nobody talks about.
Sure.
And I got a 10 out of 10 on IGN.
Sure.
And then you had Resident Evil 4 remake.
Yeah.
Which also was great.
And the CODs.
The CODs?
Modern Warfare's.
Oh yeah, I mean, I guess. Well, that's Modern Warfare 3 comes out, but Modern Warfare 2 didn't come out this year. It came out last year.
last year?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
last
3 then.
November. Yeah. But still, three like major, like I've never seen like 3 remakes get like the fanfare. It's usually just one. Like, oh man, like, this remake was crazy. Like, like Final Fantasy VII, right?
Yeah.
Like they all kind of like have their year. This was 3 in 1 year that all got accolades.
Bangers.
Yeah.
Bangers.
Bangers.
Like, I've never seen that.
Yeah, like
ever.
that 4 remake. I beat it like 7 times.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I played and beat that game like 7. I loved that game.
Yeah, I heard it was crazy, and I don't like scary stuff. Even though Resident Evil 4 is more of an action, you know.
Yeah, it's way more the action side of it than any of them, for sure.
Stuff. I just want to say to the Spider-Man part real quick. I agree with you with the repetitive stuff. Like, so a lot of people were giving it like 9s out of 10s, 9.5s out of 10s, and IGN gave it an 8. And I'm a little familiar with IGN scale now. 8 means it's like it's a really good game.
Yeah.
9 is like this is like phenomenal, and 10 is a masterpiece. I was like, an 8? I don't know. But playing it, and especially playing the first game and Miles Morales, it's like, okay, this is a really good game, because it's like more of the same in a sense, but just like the best version of the same.
Yeah. Right,
like
yes,
it's the absolute
absolutely.
best it could be. But it's like, you know what? This is a delicious sandwich.
Right, yes. I could eat this again.
I can eat this again, and I will.
Yeah.
It's one of the best sandwiches I've ever had.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's a sandwich.
I agree, and I think the gamer in me a lot of times is like searching for like I just want that candy. I don't want me to sit down for like real quick and play some game. All those other games, like I have to like clear my schedule. Clear my schedule. Like this is what I'm doing. I need to be fully. But like Spider-Man, I got like 30, 40 minutes. I can chill for a little bit. Let me go on a little bit, you know. And then I have. So that's why I like it, and I think the grouping play. I can play with my kids. You know, they know what's going on.
Yeah,
and all
they
that.
know what's going on. But that's why I'll just say real quick. Like that's why, like if I had to say my personal personal like most enjoyable game of the year was Zelda, is because it was that same kind of thing, right? Like I didn't have to think too much when I hopped into it. Yeah. Like I just like hopped into it, and I'm like I'm ready. Like I'm playing. Like I'm going. Like there was lots to do, but it was. The difference between that and Spider-Man for me, because Spider-Man I also love that I can just hop in. Like I don't have to think. That's why I've been playing it.
Right.
But it was Tears of the Kingdom still had that amazing like whoa, like I'm bewildered by the world and how much there is.
Bewildered.
So bewildered. So it was the combo. It was like I can pick up and play this, and it's like absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
So that's why I was like that perfect combo for me.
I've been less interested to play Zelda games because I feel like they're becoming horror games and they're getting scary.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Oh
like just
my.
the random jump scares for me.
Then don't go back and play Twilight Princess.
Oh, I did play
Majora's.
Twilight Princess and Majora's Mask, and that's where I started feeling that way.
Yeah, I was about to say, those
the
two-
giant hand like chasing you through the dungeon. Like I think I have scars as a kid from that.
Yep.
Like
I love that.
Shout out to Leland, by the way, from RDC World. Sat down and talked to him in Atlanta. He is a huge Zelda head.
Yeah.
Really?
Like, literally, that might be Majora's Mask might be in his top 3 games of all time.
Oh wow.
I was like, wow.
We gotta get his top Zelda game list.
Yeah, we got.
I'll let him explain it to you. But yeah, by all means.
All right,
Shout out to
Leland, come on to the
bro.
show, Leland.
Hey,
You
come
know.
on, artist.
Leland, come on, man. Yeah, bring everybody if you want to. But like Leland, it's just you. Yeah, bring the squad. There is. I'm not gonna get into it, but the story behind. Yeah, here we go. The story behind Majora's Mask is very interesting.
It is.
I will say this: they only had 1 year to from start to end to complete it.
I have one more story on top of that. The reason
Yeah.
why.
Oh yeah, I know the reason why too. But yeah.
Go ahead. I want to hear it.
Well, I'll just say
Story stacking.
Well, maybe you know more than I do about this, but so like Ocarina of Time had come out, and they just basically like Miyamoto, who is like of Super Mario Bros. Fame, who created that, was basically just like we have to get this game out in a year. Like we need the sequel to Ocarina of Time, and what they had to do basically, first they used most of the assets from Ocarina of Time, but the idea in Majora's Mask is there's this countdown, right? Mm-hmm. Like the moon is about to crash into the earth, right, and kill everything. And it was actually a literal metaphor for the countdown the developers had to make the game. They were so stressed.
Oh wow!
They were so stressed. They actually had, and this is coming from like the official like Nintendo magazines in Japan and stuff. They actually had like certain NPCs have dialogue that specifically represented how they felt about the process. Like, I need help. And, like, Get me out of this.
They're dying, fighting for their lives.
It's like the joints from Spy Kids, like or like or maybe it was the Oompa Loompas or whatever, where they're like, you know, he's a madman, help us, save us. You guys remember Spy Kids?
Yeah, I remember Spy Kids. You talking about the Thumpkins?
The Thumpkins, yeah. He like spoof was a madman, help us. Like they had a song and like you played it backwards, and because like the song was like blah 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 blah, but then we played it backwards, like help us, save us.
Okay.
Like that's what they were like doing in that game.
Oh my gosh.
That's crazy.
So I got something to stack on top of that, Cash.
Yeah.
Stack a story.
That I figured out during this time. Like
Yeah.
October 26th actually is when it came out. October 6, 2000, right? I actually made a video about this on my Instagram.
Come on now.
So October 26, 2000, same day as Majora's Mask came out, the Sony PlayStation 2 came out.
Ooh.
Oh.
So yeah, let's just say Nintendo knew what they were doing.
Yeah.
They knew what was coming. They knew exactly what was about to happen when that PlayStation 2 hit.
Yeah.
So they tried to get ahead of it by dropping. I mean, technically speaking, the N60, like Ocarina of Time might be the best N64 game. It might be of all time. Like maybe Super Mario 64, maybe, but it's between those two.
Right.
So in order for them to kind of get ahead of it, they were like, we're just gonna drop a sequel to our best game.
Yeah.
In order to try to get in front of Sony. It didn't work.
It didn't work.
It didn't
No,
work, to
no.
be fair.
Wow.
They still ended up selling 158 million PS2s.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it didn't work. They tried.
They got smacked.
They tried. So, yeah, that's why that pressure was there. As much as they didn't want to say it,
Yeah.
they knew.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I looked this up the other day. I looked up that October 26th, that day, and the PS2 came out, and Majora's Mask came out the same exact day. I was like, huh.
That PS2 was that clock.
Exactly. Very interesting that Nintendo would drop it the same day to try
Yeah.
to, deviate people from buying that instead.
That's crazy.
That's
And
interesting.
who'd have thought? Who'd have thought though? Like years later, like the Nintendo Switch, I think it might be closing in on the second most sold
Oldest console.
Yeah.
Still can't catch the PS2 though.
Still can't catch the PS2, and then I think if you incorporate handhelds as well, I think like the DS is like maybe ahead of it.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Still insane.
Yeah, guys.
Anyway, so the glasses are back down. But yeah, I mean, any other thoughts on Game of the Year? Any other?
Can you hear? So you locking down Baldur's Gate?
I'm locking down Baldur's Gate. At least what I think is going to be the consensus.
You going Final Fantasy?
I'm holding out for Final Fantasy, even though, deep in my soul, I do believe it's Baldur's Gate, even though I haven't played it, but I've talked to some people in this space that also believe it's going to be Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stand on Spider-Man.
Standing on
I'm
business.
standing
As
on
you
business.
should, stand on business.
Stand on business. Kadeem?
Facts.
I mean, I know Baldur's Gate 3 is going to win. I just want my Resident Evil 4 remake to be nominated because there's so many other games that are here that I don't even know if it's my 4's going to even get nominated at this point.
Yeah.
There's just so many good games.
I think there's been some discourse about remakes.
Yeah.
But
I think 7 remake I think it was in the Game of the Year when it first came out.
Really?
I think 7.
I can't remember, but
I think it did. I think it was
Final Fantasy 7?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
remake.
nominated.
It was nominated for Game of the Year.
nominated.
But I will say though, for that, I haven't played it, but it seems like it was basically, I mean, I guess remake, but it was basically it was so different that people saw it as a different game.
A new game, yeah.
Yeah, as a new game, rather than Resident Evil 4 kind of being more like a faithful remake in a sense.
Yeah, it was essentially the
What won last year?
Elden Ring.
Elden Ring, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Hands down.
I even had to look that one up.
Yeah,
It's like, I just know it.
I was trying to remember if it came out last year. Bro.
That makes sense.
It's been a long year.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then our community voted Baldur's Gate as well.
Yes.
So thank y'all for participating,
Thank y'all. More polls coming.
You know, more polls coming.
Jordy polls.
Come on. I will set them up sooner for y'all. So not the last minute.
All right.
You
We'll
good.
evolve.
Look, we definitely have to, at the very least, when the Game Awards happen, if we're around, just like a post-mortem.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
We will be around. We might even be in the building. You never know. I'm
You
just
never
gonna put
know.
it out there.
That's true.
Come
I was
on.
just thinking
You know
Christmas
what?
break
Let's
type
put
stuff.
it on the red. No, the Game Awards actually happen at the beginning of December.
December 2nd.
They're at the 8th, so we will definitely be around.
Where is it at?
LA?
It's in LA.
Oh, we going. We gotta go.
There we
Let's
go.
pull up.
We gotta find the press contacts.
We gotta take the cozy couch. We gonna. We
Yeah.
got the cozy chair.
Yeah, they're gonna throw to us. You
Right.
gotta bring the couch
What's
on
up,
stage.
y'all?
Oh, that's them.
There's the black gamers,
That's them. Everybody knows that.
Everybody knows that.
I'll say dark horse game, not game of the year or anything, but like extremely fun game that came out this year that hit.
It's the hot take.
Yeah, kind of, but F-Zero 99 for the Nintendo Switch.
Oh, yeah.
Fun game. Fun time.
Fun game.
The
great
battle
time.
royale, like race car style.
It's
that's cool.
It's for the Switch. It's free.
Yeah.
And it takes the F-Zero, like the Super Nintendo original game, and puts it into like a 99 player race.
So Pac-Man 99 is hit, and
Yep.
this is F-Zero 99. So I guess that's what Nintendo's trying to go for, right?
Yeah, they're doing the 99s. Did they take Pac-Man 99 away, or is it still around?
I think it's still around.
Because maybe Mario like
Mario 35, I think, was on a very limited release. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I was on a limited release.
Exactly. Okay.
Same thing with the 3D All Stars. Like you can't get it anymore.
Yeah, which is
crazy.
That's insane.
That's
to me.
insane. Nintendo go Nintendo.
Nintendo go Nintendo, and they can still get that money, that Nintendo bucks.
Still couldn't stop Sony.
Yeah, they can.
I'm saying they took the L.
You fanboy. But
not even.
Right. They took the L.
You're not beating the PS2.
You're not beating the PS2. No. But yeah, F-Zero 99, you guys should definitely check that out. That game is super fun, and I've never actually played an F-Zero game before. It's my first one ever. I didn't really realize like how. So I always assumed it was just like a normal fast-paced racing game, right? Like, okay, that's kind of like boring. I don't really, like racing games are fun, but I kind of like I'm not in that phase anymore. Like I'm kind of like bored by them. No, man, this game is so. First of all, it's super fast-paced. Second, like, you're just trying to survive. And what I mean by survive is your car has health. And every time you bump into someone or bump into, like, an obstacle or, like, the edges or something like that, your health goes down. Your health is also your boost as well. And after each lap, you have just a very, like, brief section, which is called the pit stop, which you drive over to recover your boost and your health.
Yeah.
Now, there's 99 people racing. So and it's like fast. So you're just like, I'm just trying to like finish the match. Like, I'm just trying to finish and get to the finish line. I'm getting like 44th place and like, whew, okay, I made it. I made it. And what's really cool about it too is that in each race, you have rivals that they show you, right? So you have ranks. You start off at like the C- rank, and then like the top racers are like the S rank, right? And so at the beginning of each race, they show you like 3 or 4 other rivals, which are like in your rank or whatever, and your mini game is to beat them. And so it'll show you at the end, and so you level up by beating your rivals. So you don't have to like be first place or anything. Because it's really hard, but you can beat your rivals too. So you're kind of just like, all right, let me just finish the race and stuff like that. It's awesome. It's super addictive too. So
Nice.
That's it. Yeah. Sorry for that.
That like reminds me of that is I was a huge Burnout fan. I'm not sure if you ever played Burnout from back in the day, but that is the only racing game that I can really like.
Yeah.
You literally just run into somebody, take them down, and just try to knock them off the whole screen.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, very, very Burnout-esque. Yeah, definitely.
That's it.
Definitely.
That's my kind of racing game.
Yeah.
Burnout?
Where I can hit people.
Oh, exactly.
That's
Play Burnout with me then.
My racing game.
I'll bring it. We'll play Burnout together.
My racing game is Mario Kart.
Oh,
yeah.
I suck at Mario Kart. So
Mario Kart's just too random for me. Like,
No,
I
like
love
that.
it, but
It's chaos.
it pisses me off sometimes.
Chaos.
I haven't played
pure
Disney
chaos.
Speedstorm, by the way. Have you?
Oh, I've heard about it.
I've heard
yeah.
nothing but good things about it as well.
Really?
It's Disney's racing game that I think it's free as well on the
Yeah.
Switch. So, give it a shot.
I
If we're
think-
trying to get into racing games, I mean, there's a few out here.
Yeah, maybe I should check it out. Yeah. Nicktoons Racing? I had that back in the day.
Sonic Racing, which doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
I know, right? Why do you have a car?
Why?
Why do you have a car?
Why do you have that?
Yeah, it makes no sense. That made no sense to me.
It still doesn't make sense. Why do you have that?
But yeah, I mean, if there's no other game of the year talk, wow, jeez, we still had so much left. I mean,
Might need to skip.
Yeah, might need to skip there. I mean, was there anything in particular, at least out of what we got on here, that y'all wanted to talk about? I did want to kind of do a list just because I like having that content.
Yeah, go for your list. Get your list
on
off.
there. Yeah, Jordy, how do you feel?
I'm great. I'm doing great, you know? I don't know. Like, I'm good. Whatever y'all want to talk about, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Okay. So I did want to do this. So we've been doing these lists before, and I figured that we should make our own kind of list.
Yeah, for
sometimes
sure.
It's kind of hard trying to find like lists and stuff like that. So I did something. This is off the top, right?
This is so funny to me.
And I honestly didn't even get 7 of these, but so I'll do this. My top 5 whiniest shonen
so 5
characters.
Okay.
So it's gonna be 5.
Top
Come on now, top 5.
I gotta think of them.
I don't know. Now I was racking my brain, right? I really don't know that many. Like, I guess I do know characters, but like not enough to be like, oh, like this person's personality is this. So these are not from any shows y'all haven't heard of.
Okay.
Like you
I
definitely.
got one off the rip.
I got a few.
I got one off the rip.
So I got 2.
What's your shows that shows are in?
My Hero.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
He's definitely one.
My Hero.
He's definitely one.
Easily.
Now I got 2. Okay.
He's the whiniest.
I was like, let me go to my list
That's
to make sure.
And Demon Slayer 2.
Really?
Demon Slayer.
I'm kind of surprised.
I guess he does whine.
Tanjiro.
I guess he does whine.
Tanjiro. Wait, Tanjiro or is it Nitsu?
He whines.
Tanjiro or is it Nitsu?
It's Zenitsu.
Oh, okay.
I think I think
It's an
Tanjiro
Okay.
whines too, but he has something.
Tanjiro's
He has something to whine about though.
I guess, but no, I'm talking about Tanjiro. I'm not talking.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, it's-
really?
I'm not talking about.
Oh, you're
Zenitsu.
not? Okay.
No, because Zenitsu definitely he has to be dragged to
Okay,
go
I have
to
a
do
third
his
one.
job.
That's what I'm saying. So that's
Yeah.
the 2 that I got.
Let
I
me-
agree.
Let me
with
do
both
my.
of those.
Good deal.
And Midoriya.
I have my no. You guys, I want you guys to guess, but I'm just like putting them in a rank because I realized I was like, this is actually not ranked, but I have them right here.
We can do an unordered list.
Exactly.
Unordered list?
No
Okay.
particular order.
Okay, cool. So let's get started. Give me a name. We'll do since it's 5. It's only 5, so we're doing 3 strikes.
3 strikes.
We're doing 3 strikes.
3 strikes.
Well, those 2 should definitely be on there.
I mean, Deku.
Midoriya.
Midoriya.
and Zenitsu should 100% be on
They
there.
got
Okay,
it.
well, let's start with one. Midoriya.
Okay, Midoriya.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, he's the whiniest.
Yeah, I can't
And
say
Zenitsu should be on there.
I goes
Zenitsu is not on there for me.
I had a feeling.
I'm surprised.
Because how strong he is when he's not whining.
When he's
No,
asleep,
he's still
when he's
a
knocked
whiny
out.
baby.
Because he's not whining.
I
He's so
would-
strong.
Oh
Oh my gosh, you guys, we're sorry about the if y'all
I know, we're
heard
sorry,
that.
yeah,
that
yeah.
was kind of like just crazy. But
I know. Knocking
our
hard.
reactions, you might have seen it on our face. But
somebody
let's
beat
like
me? Please
no. Wow,
I'm like,
what
oh.
in the world? Okay.
I had a feeling.
Yes.
Hello. Sorry. How you doing? In the back is the to the right. Yeah, back right. You'll see. You see police.
Okay, I don't think enough people watch this show to know about this character, but Takemichi from Tokyo Revengers is the whiniest shonen lead, period. But I don't think he's going to make your list because I've never heard you talk about Tokyo Revengers.
Yeah, I was like looking up lists and I saw him.
Yeah, Takemichi.
I was like,
woo, that man can whine. Okay, like I've never seen.
You're not
a
talking about
character whine
Jamaican wine, right?
I know that's
wine. But Takemichi is the whiniest, so I didn't think he was on the list anyway.
So
and
y'all
that
do have
wasn't
one
my-
strike though.
Okay.
Yeah, only have one.
Krillin.
Oh, that was close. Like he was there. There is somebody else from Dragon Ball Z though.
Oh, somebody else from Dragon Ball Z?
Yeah, Krillin was there.
So it's got
What
Hercule?
about like Ash Ketchum?
Did he whine though?
Ash be
He just
whining.
took L's. He didn't.
He
whine.
just took L.
Ash be
He took-
crying.
No, he took L's like a grown man.
Yeah, he took it on. He took him on. He ate those L's. He would take it on the chin.
No, he did whine about Pikachu a lot.
That's what I'm saying.
That was the first season. After that, he just took L's.
That was enough. Most people only watch
that
the
rat
first
slapped
season.
all over the place.
Most people only watch the first season.
Well, then
y'all.
you're disrespecting Ash Ketchum.
Exactly.
No.
The man finally won the world championship. Give him his credit.
That's right.
After 18 years.
We saw the highlights. We saw the highlights.
Hey, honestly, that's just reality. To be honest, that's reality.
That's true.
Get
That's
to the
true.
top. You
It
know.
took 18 years to get that championship.
Yeah.
Get that man his respect.
That's
He got that whining.
Look, that might be the most underrated, like realistic anime
That's
art.
the best character arc there is right
Yeah,
there.
he stayed 10.
Well, I mean, I'll give One Piece his credit. Like Luffy, the whole thing. I want to be Pirate King. He still ain't Pirate King.
Still ain't
yet.
Pirate King.
So I think that he ain't got it yet.
He ain't got it yet.
He ain't got it yet.
25
He
years.
ain't doing it.
That's the only compliment I'm
That's
gonna
only-
give
yeah,
One
the
Piece.
only
Not doing it.
I'll take it. But nah, I'll give you a mulligan. If you get the series right, I'll give you a mulligan.
Okay, the series.
Yeah. So you got Dragon Ball Z right. but you get one more.
So not Krillin. Who's whinier than Krillin? Only one I think of is probably Hercule.
He's not a main character though, like that, is he? Like.
I said shonen character.
Oh, you said character. Oh, okay. You said character.
I thought it'd be a little, because it was even tougher.
Oh, okay.
I'll
That
let y'all.
changes the game a little bit.
The funny part is that when y'all said, Midoriya for My Hero, I wasn't even thinking about him.
Really?
I was thinking about the little short one with.
Mineta?
No, don't do Mineta like that.
I love him.
I love
him.
Mineta.
He's not the most whiniest.
He doesn't have that much screen time to whine enough.
Oh, he does. Be a pervert and whine.
He be whining about them.
He's so hilarious, though.
He's so funny.
All he got.
All he
Whine
wants
and
is
be a
them.
pervert.
Okay.
Wine, no grapes.
Okay.
For Dragon Ball Z, is it Gohan?
It's Gohan.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's Gohan.
Man, come on.
I know. It's a little bit of a controversial pick, but like, he just
What's
his
it
whole
saying,
thing.
man? What's it saying?
Well, it's just everything about him, and like it's just like really like kind of whiny. Like first he's a kid, so I get it. Yeah. He's crying a lot. I get that. But then like even after he like turns Super Saiyan 2, like he's still kind of like
His dad helped the person he's fighting out. Like the cards were stacked against him. I think he was just reacting. It wasn't like he was like like he did. I put Krillin more of a whiner because he was whining in Dragon Ball.
He was.
He's been whining as long as you've known him.
He was, but in Dragon Ball Z, I mean, they got him out the way. He got killed. It's like, all right, I give him a little credit.
It's not fair because Gohan gets Goten shows up and it's just like I'm a Super Saiyan off top.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? So it's the comparison.
Like 7 years old, I'm like, all right, bro.
I'm already that guy.
I thought that was BS when he turned Super Saiyan as a kid.
Kind of just woke up and was like, I'm kind of like that.
All right, so who we got? We got Gohan, Midoriya.
Yeah. Now I'll give y'all a big hint here, because I really struggled with this list. I really it was kind of tough. The last three, this is gonna be controversial, are all from the same series.
Wow.
Is it all from Naruto?
Yes.
It's all from Naruto?
I knew it was Naruto.
Okay, so it's Sasuke.
Yep.
Yeah, Sasuke.
Gotta definitely be Sasuke.
But Naruto really? Nah.
I don't think Naruto's really whiny. I'd go Sakura more of a whiner than
Sakura
Naruto.
definitely whines.
Sakura.
This is crazy Naruto disrespect, by the way.
They had a hard life.
Earlier.
Naruto had a hard life, so he gets a pass. He didn't whine to me. Unless it's like Hinata. Like, Hinata kind of whined a little bit. But not too much. It has to be a fella.
Like I said, I love Rock Lee, and I wouldn't put him as a whiner.
I wouldn't put him as a whiner.
Nah,
I put Neji more of a whiner than Rock Lee.
Neji whined?
Neji definitely whined.
No, Neji disrespect.
Exactly. Don't do that to Neji.
I don't even think he had like the fluids.
He couldn't even cry. His eyes wouldn't work like that. His eyes don't work like that.
Neji, do not disrespect Neji like that.
That was unacceptable.
Disrespect my man like
that. My bad.
My favorite.
My bad.
My favorite Shinobi. Don't do that.
Young Jordy loved Neji.
I'm on your side with this, Jordy. I love me some Neji.
Yeah,
You know, like some 8 palms, 64 palms? What was it, 8 trigrams?
I think it was like 64 pounds, yeah.
Ain't nothing like some 8 trigrams. Do that.
Dang, so we got.
I feel like Hinata.
Is it Hinata?
We only have
y'all giving
one
the
strike. We only have one strike.
I know, it's one shot. We got one shot.
Yeah.
One opportunity. Seized everything we ever wanted.
Yeah, so you're on one moment right now.
I can't think of any other characters.
Say it with your chest.
Yeah, who else was whiny in Naruto? Because Sasuke and Sakura, like,
they were whiny.
I don't even call them whiny. I did have a different interpretation of whiny.
No, I agree. I agree.
Interpretation, so I'm just gonna.
I'll tell my interpretation.
Gohan's
the only one I'll give y'all a little bit of a pass. But I got these other ones.
Oh, GDP, Shikamaru.
Oh, I guess he did whine.
He whined. He never wanted to do. He never wanted to
He
fight.
was just stubborn. He was just stubborn.
Aren't those synonyms? Aren't they the synonyms?
No.
That's what
It
my
depends.
interpretation of whining is not the same.
No, whining in the characters that we picked so far has been like begging. Like they need
Like kind of like
attention.
wimpy complaining.
Yeah,
like wimpy and complaining at the same time is like whining.
Right.
Everything's such a.
Like we gotta think about Sakura
He was
level
the goat,
whining.
though.
Like
Sakura's the goat.
He's the
goat.
like think about the characters. Midoriya, oof.
He definitely.
Like Midoriya and Sakura are the baseline.
Yeah,
No, he's gonna cry.
Yeah.
He gonna whine.
He gonna whine.
I thought of Orochimaru too, GDP, but I don't feel like Orochimaru's on the list.
No, Orochimaru's not on the list.
No, he's not on the list. Orochimaru was that guy for a minute.
Yeah.
Not Jiraiya either. Jiraiya would cry a little bit too.
I don't know what just happened. I heard it, like the ASMR just now, but I was like,
ASMR.
Okay.
You can't rewind.
It sounded like someone was fanning.
All right, yeah.
All right,
give me 10.
Oh wait, no, we have 2 more strikes.
Okay, 2 more strikes.
Can we go Hinata?
No.
No.
I'm gonna say Naruto then.
It is Naruto. It's Team 7.
It had to be.
It's the whole squad.
It's the whole squad. The whole squad pissed me off.
Naruto had a hard life.
The Naruto disrespect's crazy.
Fine, but here's the thing. It's crazy. Like pre-time skip, pre-first time skip or whatever, loved him, right? Like, and it was true. Like, he had the hard life. Everybody in the whatever didn't like him. He's trying to be a ninja. That's his arc. He's trying to prove himself as a ninja. Shippuden on, you're already a ninja. You know how to use the Nine Tails, at least to a certain respect. Now he's just going. It's just every like bad guy first of all, number one, whining about Sasuke, bro. He don't mess with you, bro.
He a grown man.
He a grown man. Like, how much are you going like? How long have you known him? Like, come on, man.
His whole personality.
Like,
no, I will not tolerate this. His whole character trait was like helping his friends.
Yeah,
bro.
Like, and
that's
because
too
of
far.
that, no, like he would go to no length to help his friends.
Y'all have broken up with friends for way less.
I'm
than
not
what
Naruto
Sasuke.
either. I am not Naruto.
You're not a ninja with a heart of gold.
Right.
Bro, come on.
I am not Naruto.
Ninja with a heart of gold.
Listen.
Let me tell you right now. Somebody don't come to your birthday party. You like you dropping down the list a little bit. This man's beating up friends, trying to kill everyone
had
you know.
No family.
No family.
He was a string. He was just basically just
like, so he can kill.
Yes,
He can kill everyone. Y'all know.
Even the people you trust that you don't think, like the ramen dude. Ramen dude knew that was his dad and didn't say nothing to him.
Okay.
Like he's just getting like, come on. I feel like
so I'm gonna kill everyone.
Let's just call this what this is. Cass is always gonna have something against Naruto because always compared to One Piece. This all this is about.
I mean, yeah.
This, are we getting to the tea? Are we getting to the real?
I read Naruto years before One Piece.
Exactly, and you're like, how dare I spend all that time? I wasted so much time when I could have just read One Piece.
Yes.
No. It's just Naruto. Naruto. I like it was at the end. I was just like, man, this is tough for me to keep getting through because they are annoying me so much.
Exactly, and he was like, how dare I waste my time? But now I have the greatest fiction of all time now.
That's true. I do.
See,
Naruto is Joe Smith.
He
don't want to be saved. He don't want to be saved. Naruto trying to save him. He don't want to be saved.
But all right, Sakura, and then Sasuke. I mean, it makes sense, but it was just like I just think with that group, they were so melancholy. Like it was just so much like every moment, like this is why I'm doing this. This is why I'm doing this. I'm like, bro, we get it. Like, can y'all like? I like people who just like, yo, I'm just trying to like. All right, cool. Everyone's been messed up. First of all, I still think like Itachi deserved those hands. I was talking to my boy earlier about this. Itachi's whole man like. The Uchiha clan, I guess, were the villains, really, and he had to kill everyone. I'm like, I don't really believe that as like a good enough reason to like kill your
entire clan,
to have genocide. Like, I don't think that's a good enough reason. And so, like, then so I don't know. It was just too much whining in that show for me.
I told you that's all this is about. Let's just get to.
But those three.
Let's get it down to brass tacks. We know what this is.
It's those three.
Go ahead and shoot your one list. Get your one shot.
Yeah,
run
like,
your list.
You know what's the best?
We know what this is.
You know what the best anime is? One Piece.
One Piece.
Right.
One Piece. One Piece.
You know who never whines? Luffy.
Yeah.
Luffy goes straight to
never
business.
whine.
Gumma.
Straight to gumma. Yeah.
Luffy.
No, but all right, but yeah, like the whine for me, like just like the 5 whiniest characters to me in Shonen are obviously Midoriya / Deku.
Yes.
Gohan from Dragon Ball Z, and then all of Team 7, Naruto, Sakura, and Sasuke. They whine so much, but that's just again of what I've watched. I know that there's whiny.
Before you continue, I'm gonna whine about your pronunciations of Naruto and Sakura.
What did I say? Naruto? Sakura?
You said
Sakura?
Naruto and Sakura. Sakura.
He got a little twang on it.
I know, like dang, like
just-
if
it's
you gonna shoot on them, at least say their name, right?
Why? I don't respect them.
Wow.
I don't know exactly.
I don't respect them.
That's why you didn't make the list.
Dang. That's why they make the list.
This is why he made this list.
Do you have a top 5 off your dome?
Top 5
Yeah,
whiny
off your dome,
characters?
yeah.
Standing on business.
Oh, I'm going Zenitsu.
Mhm.
I'm going Krillin.
Okay.
I'm going Midoriya. And then I'm going Luffy.
Bow, bow, shots fired.
Boom, 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 boom. And All Might.
Oh, wow.
I'm
Okay,
All
All Might.
All Might.
Interesting.
I mean, even Stain had to be like, man, get your shit together,
I think
bro.
in that season,
Stain
yeah,
was
he
like,
was
get your,
whiny.
man, you,
Yeah.
come on, bro.
That's what I'm talking about. That's how Naruto is, dude.
Stop saying his name like that.
What, Naruto?
Oh, my God. Say it the way they say it in the dub.
Naruto.
You say it however you want to say it.
You don't deserve
we'll
that.
let Instagram correct you.
You don't deserve that.
All right, you got a top 5, Whiny?
I think I do. Okay, I've been thinking about it. Takemichi cracks top of the list. I know nobody here watches Tokyo Revengers.
GD Prime in the chat said Takemichi.
Oh
So
yeah,
someone in the
okay,
chat
yes.
knows what's up.
Takemichi, whiniest character, period. Like nobody could touch that man. He be crying about everything. Gun to his face and he's still crying. So that number 1, Midoriya, easy. I love her to death, but Orihime from Bleach cried a lot. I don't like damsel in distress, which is why I also don't like Sakura. So she's also going to be number
Bleach,
4.
yeah.
And my number 5, ooh, that one's hard. I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna also go Zenitsu from Demon Slayer because he almost ruined the show for me.
That's
That's
true.
why I stopped
Same.
watching in season 1 because
told
I
you.
just could not get through his
Him
crybaby.
crying and all. Yeah, it was rough.
Yeah.
Like, I stopped watching.
He was hard to watch.
Thank God I struggled through it, but like he ruined the show for me almost.
Yeah. It was much easier. I went to reading it, and it was much easier to deal with him while reading it.
Oh,
than
100%.
Yeah.
They read through those.
Yeah.
They definitely like dug in on like the goofiness, and he was just like always like over the top, goofy, whiny.
That's just like, dog, that's when I think wine, that's what I think.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's true. That's true. That's true.
That's yeah.
And imagine Zenitsu, but like 15 times that, and that's Takemichi from Tokyo Revengers.
15 times.
15 times.
I don't want to
Like
watch that
every
series
episode.
ever.
No, it's good, but it's every episode. You gotta. He fighting somebody and he in tears. Like, oh my God, I gotta punch you. I'm sorry. Like it's a lot.
Nah, get the hands out.
You did not sell me on that show.
Give them hands out.
Just do it. Just do it.
All right, well, thank y'all for doing that with me. I appreciate y'all.
Just more Naruto.
Yeah, just more.
Just more Naruto.
Look, I had to come up with something real quick. All right, you know, like help me out. I want to hear y'all's list.
It was fun.
Team 7's getting smoked.
For real.
Yeah, but well, obviously, before we leave, I'm not gonna like go too long on this or anything like that.
Sure.
But kind of based on Tabrin, you had done this before.
My
where-
quadruple G's. My quadruple G.
Wait, what? Quadruple
G's.
G's?
Get goals with Get Gully.
Get goals and get gully. This was less of a goal, but just more of like I've thought about a lot, and was talking recently about how like video games in general are like a really great tool to kind of like teach you how to just like personal development in general,
Yeah.
right?
Of course, yeah.
And was thinking about how like in Pokemon, for example, like some you get smacked by a gym leader. It's not game over, you black out, go to the Pokemon Center, but then you train.
Yeah.
You come back, you keep training, and that's what we should do in life. Anytime you kind of have a setback, it's not a failure. It just means you need to train. Train harder. Come right
like
back.
that.
Go back in the bushes. Go walk around
back
a
in the
little bit.
bushes.
Go walk around a little bit. No, I do like that because like it's true because like when you lose a game, it says continue.
Continue.
Continue. Like it's like it says it. Even though it has a question mark, it's like a statement.
Yeah.
Like continue. So I do.
Fighting games, they give you 10 seconds. You better hurry up.
You better hurry up. You gotta just
Pick it up.
Get up off the floor now. Put that quarter in. Yeah, but anyway, in case you guys had any level up, off the top.
a level up for gaming.
Off the
game?
top of my head, I can
Level up
like
in real
pull
life?
something for Spider-Man.
Okay.
Even though I haven't finished
Pull
the game, swing it, smash it
I
up.
like that.
I feel like we can go farther together, like in community.
I love
And
that.
I think that's sort of the premise of the game right now. I think that when obviously Harry, Peter, Miles are working together to help New York City. We saw that at the beginning with Sandman. And I think, you know, you can go like a distance by yourself, but when you work together, when you collaborate, work toward the common goal, I think you can get further. So I'll say find your community, find your tribe, you know, and go further together.
Dang, that's a good one.
Love
That's
that,
a good
love
one.
that.
Dang, how do I follow that?
Exactly. That's rough. I'm good. I'm not
Pac-Man says
I did that for all of us. That was for the group.
we eat.
We need to stay eating. We need to stay hungry.
We eat.
So stay hungry.
And don't ghost me.
Right, don't
And
ghost
don't
me.
get ghosted. Pac-Man.
Got the blicky.
Hey, there you go. Oh, okay, you saved it.
That was great.
That's all I got. Yeah.
Those are solid. Those are solid.
Bet. Yeah. Well, we do again. So we have a very, very special episode that is up on YouTube right now.
Right now.
Tabrin and we had an interview with EarthGang and Benji about their song Swing that is on Marvel's Spider-Man 2. It is right in the beginning, pretty much, one of like the early scenes on there, playing in commercials as well. So make sure you guys check that out, youtube.com/@GWB show. We also have it in the link tree in our Twitch with Nightbot. Is there anything else, guys? Because I know, you know, you like to talk.
I think that's it for me.
No, I don't have anything else either. I guess I could do a personal plug.
Oh,
I'm
plug it.
uploading my Spider-Man playthrough right now on my YouTube channel.
Oh, nice.
So if you want to watch it, part 6 just dropped today.
Oh, I'm about to binge.
You know, I just got the black suit, so
Okay.
got a little reaction in there, so little one too. So it's kind of fun.
Don't check that out.
That's it on YouTube. Miss Jordy.
YouTube. Yep. YouTube, Miss Jordy. Don't forget. You gotta play it?
I bought a lot of shoes fairly recently,
Nice.
so I got some unboxings coming. Stay tuned on my socials at Get Gully, across the board on all of them. TikTok, Instagram, all that. Follow me. Got some good content coming.
Let's go. We love it. Kadeem,
shout it out.
No, actually, I got much. You know, just follow me at twitch.tv/Cathadius. You know, getting back into the swing of things. Took 3 weeks.
Oh.
So I put myself on the screen.
I thought I heard you say Cadadius. I was like, what is happening?
Hey, is that the new one?
Cadadius?
I have a lot of nicknames for a lot of reasons. I'm not doing this.
Okay. Cadadius. Cadadius.
It's too late to show. It was too earlier.
Right.
Yeah, twitch.tv/Cathadius across all platforms. Especially on Twitch. So just getting back in the swing of things. Was gone for 3 weeks with all the traveling for TwitchCon and Mountain Dew Real Change Challenge and advertising week. A lot of stuff. So
Just everywhere.
Everywhere. It was a lot.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it. And yeah, I guess for me, you know, follow me on Instagram. I do some music. I'm doing some anime, gaming, music stuff. Music.kidcast. Yeah. I mean, I guess that's kind of it with that. But if there's nothing else, the fam that is in the chats that's watching, everyone, thank you so much once again for showing up. Watch this. For showing up as you do every week. Shout out to all the first-time viewers. Shout out to all the last-time viewers. We really appreciate you guys showing up here for GWB Checkpoint, and we shall see you next week. Go to YouTube right now. Go to YouTube right now. If you're already on YouTube, check it out. Yes, EarthGang interview is dope based on Swing on Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
But
comment, drop a comment, share it real quick. We love it. Give us a shout.
Yeah, yes, sir. Hey, with no further ado, we are out.
Bye, y'all.